Okrate kakra say the issue I regarding Voxy. And I say Voxy car no, Toyota Voxy vehicle no, and penny for HSA for now no, or my banning for commercial purposes. But I mean communication gaps be woman and pay a bidding come. Now me person over Facebook in SHA 104.5. Na be share the situation and some of the accident involve Voxy and how serious it is. Na ama wadwene esiso ewo ne yebeka no pay eho. This is an incident. I mean okay ewo Kumasi hey the Aprade Junction oh. And this was very serious. Voxy and the cause accident we are. Nyame nkwankrofo ejina nchen kra no se nyame amfafia na nke yasem. Bra Facebook be hwade. The accident na ehu anoding. And this is what happened. Over Facebook I'll be say edaho. Odi call them for me na me line no enye adwuma. So that they check for me. Enti obehwe ewo eye screen so a this is the situation. Voxy enkwenhia no ebino no. Esie. Na let me pull this and see. Okay. Enti oba eno ne da ho no. Ene da ho no. Some of the accidents involving Voxy. Tibrabeshe said the car no Voxy no atete chese speed no we multi track no kra no eminato Emma drinks a woman was sad the car camera esi nchen. And this will tell you the kind of speed or the impact
wow. The boy but you feel now call see I want to plan. And I mean we are coming before them to pay before they ban. Voxy, but the part to send a 8.
Bra Facebook behe the incidents. Now how serious these cars it remember my footages be
wow. The boy but you feel now call see I want to plan. And I mean we are coming before them to pay before they ban. Voxy, but the part to send a 8.
We Voxy are involved in on a Prade honum baby a onya nkwanhia na ohwa said ye ne no ugina driver ni a woka ho no so e kire mu no na say Voxy no and the cause that particular accident involve cars in fact there are several videos and crofo etwa regarding Voxy na yenhwe car we said ye isifa kra ebe dwaso Toyota Motor Corporation in fact in November 2001 and asa Voxy car we no omo lanchi yese oma ye car bia eye kama na omo elanchi yese wiase nyina car bia ba eye kama pa na uba Facebook abehade said omo kire se car no impact se odi nya accident ade be yeni in fact nti omo de we don bibia sim a chese eno no epemo a on se epushi no kwa animu e kire wo de be ye na utimu se animu no kra emre enti de omo example ye omo ye a omo de kire kra na wo hwe video no on se pemo ade ni mu no animu no amwa prekope a e kire wo se omo kire wo se ka na pemo a se ne be ye o ti be hwe video no said ye sitie enti already no so omo ye cars ni wie kra na omo kire wo se de car na ho odin sitie se car no kopemo a se ne be ye ni mirika te sei nti won bibi bo car ni mu so a e no mo de ade bia bom no ti bibi bom a car ni mu ha nti won se ade ni bom no e da ne car no nti omo kire se car no kra ni weight no e mu nhye da nyedu nti bibi bom a e betumi adane e di se bia wo kɔ na obi su firi ba bi ba hwɛ ene bia wa nkosi nanim wo pem wa pɛ car yi betumi adane in fact omo ye wie omo lunch no omo show videos bebre a e kire wo car no ni mudro na ho oden e hwe ho a se de besi fa mo afa a e kire wo se sa Voxy car we se de yen yesi use no wa no enye sa na ho ode ankasa te Jeff screen for me enye sa na ho ode ankasa te omo sa kire yen se utimu kura na seat no level ese obudru se de ese o se ni nyina na etwa gu o screen so no se wo pese obey nipa kura no a ese obo seat belt because obo brake ni brake impact ni se de esi tie ni nyina e na show o screen so and when they manufacture no mo launch a omo kire sa de we nyina nti wo ba bi o start apply brake na ansa no wo gina no e kire wo se car no se wo ko speed ya na anka se me gina prekopa unso wo hyase free to cars de wo holechi ansa no wotumi agina prekopa wo nipa nanimu e kire wo se wo brake no entimi nka prekopa bra waduru nipa ne nchen no a and so omo aye manufacturers no ewie a omo be kire wo car ne de etumi ye na ho oden ni mu no omo nyina and this was in 2001 November and omo hyase a omo ye types ahodo bebre eba a Voxy no be na Voxy bia ba ZS hwan the types bebrebe e de ne nanamu a ne nyina ye Voxy kasi ohun anadwo wa kire wo se de ne light sitie eno so ne da so no ti behwa de e wo Facebook this is how one light and function so sitie ti anadwo no se de besi ato akwa akire nyina wo ma kire wo se light wo mu no etimi kwa akire koduru sei ti wo hwa de wo soro ni sei no nipa ne na manadwo a wo cross e no ma so light nti wo hu entimi nkwa akire bebrebe ne light na nadwo no enkwachiri bebrebe ni nyina ye nsem wa manufacturer na mo ahu Jeff screen for me manufacturer ne ma wo hu we nyina e wo video nim ansa na ye tu anamo se ye de be ye adwuma na obi be kura be kwa akoto ayusu all these things are available on the internet after launching na dia ntia eye me nwanwan ne se the technical committee of National Road Safety Authority yera Amaliba office Jeff pa Amaliba picture betu nchen National Road Safety Authority pese omo kire se Amaliba de oya appointee ebi oba ye nche ayi penin waba afini na ebi awaba abetena ho eti on de oba ye nche ya the technocrats the technical people omo NRSC National Road Safety Authority no sa technical people na omo ho no omo wo ho se omo gibosumi akatua de ye den minima de krontia because when a vehicle is launched sa information when you are available say technical people will get it including DVLA4, anyone who can win. The transport ministry, technical people who win. Mutiminya access to this information so that ebe guide them. Kasia, esi a map kwai mani wura wo mbaimu. Any see a map kwai mani wura mu kura, saying a car ni du medie kura sitie. Enti de making and kaka bia bedru kura ni hu se influx a proliferate a dosu system ni mu a ye be sha se aye ho nkyerɛkyerɛ kura de akyerɛ Ghana for se car we ya mu be yusu saying na ni du medie sitie. Enti we driver ni na wu yusu a enye we ye ni authority no se owo se ni suade hunu no to think about our safety. No education. Nothing. Ka bia be wura system ni mu na wuram na ekɔ. Me say Voxy nsem no a AC no. The blame kese no. Me toa. I will send it to the authorities. National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA and the Transport Ministry itself. Those agencies are more or less becoming useless when it comes to our road safety issues. Institution no ya useless. Because some information for Voxy are available when they were important. Voxy shall see a bad system. About what was why your technical people were NRSA, National Road Safety. DVLA, and you register cars. DVLA, you register the cars. Na more technical person, I want also access a car. No? And Sakura no maka say, oh, where the road wetty, etimi way. Enti munyina na muni information a just see a technical committee no ne manufacturer ne kasa ansa ne ehu se Voxy entimi nko long this gurade nyankopo krobeni we National Road Safety Authority te ho DVLA te ho even the Transport Ministry anya ho hwe ye nyina ya te ho cars itimi be wura system mu ye find out from the manufacturers how this car must be used. Yetimi tena ma car ne be wura mu akum ni pawie ho ba asem no we kura anya Ghana fo ne ye nsentwofo ne ye dede a me kan matena ha ye hu dede a before sem panifo be hu se yente committee no mo hwehwem enye we ni de di kan a car e be di ye wu okrumu a ovan ye bi ba Toyota Hiace ya bi ba ya ne nanam bi ba omu de eye na ekum ni pasa because almost so kra de no na yesi e bi nso ye right hander ye ya na ye from right to left sa and no so na ekum ni pasa enu ye ntimi am finding out. I'm telling you, there are so many cars, Toyota Vitz, Toyota Hiace, so many Toyota vehicles are eba kromu ha, right near yaba left. Nifa near the ababenkum. Sao. Ena na etie wo kromu ha. Ena ni na mu abat omo antumi amfre manufacturers ekum nipa ma hu se car na ba na yusu ana se atwam ntimanfo import ena ase eso te kakra ne ba no so te kakra na nkamanfo start so omo still no be use those cars na Toyota Hiace na na the free right call left ne wan nyina omo start say still importation ne doso na enye new brands omo to abegum foforo ya enka still kwanhia no ebe kwa kokora maka ne ehu kura de ebebro because National Road Safety Authority ne nyina adwene say car ba krom ha obefre manufacturer no anaso mpokura be kwa akoye investigation say cars ya acha ase eba bebrebe ni dwumadie ne sen kwan ba kura na ese faso because ya te say ye quota no kura no sa Voxy we no ties ye gu ase ne moa committee na sem omoka edo so bebre Jeff just put it on it for me. The committee was the manufacturer informed us that the Toyota Voxy is a minivan designed for young middle class families, not for commercial passenger use. In other words, it is not designed for high mileage and is intended for use on paved roads. The manufacturer no kra kire kwan car kwan kra say faso. Committee we na frame manufacturer no. And na we inform omo say car na ye no. Yen Toyota corporation for no ye no. Say netie ni dwumadie ni se efe nipa bebre eni se ekokwan tenten ye force no pi. It took this committee ayete ne nanu ya so omunye nhwehwemu de ntia Voxy kum nipa to call the manufacturer and find out Bani or National Road Safety Authority na ankasa technical people wa muji skedi. They never saw se car bi ba car foforo bi aba yem friend yem misa ama akum ni pasa ansana ye be take this decision. Are we serious? And what I'm saying is the failure of DVLA and NRSA, National Road Safety Authority, and all the institutions involved, you know. And they say, committee Nankasaka, also we observed a systematic regulatory breakdown which has led to the proliferation of these conversions. These vehicles are often unlawfully imported, improperly converted, and operated as commercial transport. And pass a regulatory breakdown because untumi ntrasen kan chem se car na bakrum afei na mobeti asese na say na DVL ama approval utumi tumi ko ba bia importation and import na eba no na ye right ye hu yamana be wuram no de akowura garage bi ni a convert ebekum nipa wi a na abetena abeka sa se yenim ho hwe over thousands and o ma import ye rekrum a. According to Barima Maliba, CEO National Road Safety Authority, also over 7,000 vehicles of Voxy in the Gukrumwa. Ni nyina famu, ni nyina so ma convert. Why na ese nkwore? Why na ese ore? Ma yentie ra Maliba kakra, na se mo kan any decisions that wo mu take so ma ban no for commercial use no. And there is a communication gap here. Ye ra Maliba sabra biem because I don't understand this communication. Wasem now kind of mention dan tiasi ye busan pese osu tie bi ye pa. Na wo hwe say I don't want any crocro the John asembia. Let's be specific. Say ya banning for commercial use, ya banning for commercial use. Because the voice now kasa ken. Any what is written here no. You different. Yentie no metro the difference. Yentie no.
Is the importation of Voxy Toyota vehicles. That is one. 2, stop the conversion of right-hand drive vehicles to left-hand drive. 3, close down garages that do the conversion because they are engaged in an illegality. And then 4, educate the traveling public, the motoring public, particularly passengers, of the dangers if they continue to, as it were, use Toyota vehicles. As to whether we would ban them or not, we are not there yet. But what we know is that they are supposed to only, as it were, ply intra-city and not inter-city. And we would ensure that this recommendation is applied.
Enti asemu a okay no, o te se ya bane manfo mfa nye commercial, manfo mfa nye yi no. Ono ni communication mu no was as to the ban na de and intra-city ne sa no mani nyina no. Let's come clear because you say cars ni bi wo system and now you've realized say emwa if it's for family use alone because most manufacturers ne sa no mo patche. Let's come to that point. If it's not for commercial, completely not for commercial. Now you say no grounded because according to the technical committee no enya advisable say you be use cry for that commercial purposes manufacturer naka because who use vehicle for commercial taxi no money sa no man na ekokoba no because engine no kra anyo or kode bia pressure worker no so eso Voxy ni ntimi sa pressure no family de otuba akubia kosi bia adwuma bi no okọ ye okosi ni ma wo school no anu ayi ba pressure Voxy ekom sese ni bra ye de commercial no manufacturer ne kire say entumi and we must not allow it at all. But my main road safety adwene so before say me the masem awie no Yewo oven bebre wo kurom ha. Sa oven no ese ye 12 seater. Road safety mutie. Yewo trotro bebre wo kurom ha. Seats e wom no ese ye 12. But omo increase seat no ako 15. In fact, vans a yede ba kurom ha nyina yede ye trotri. Etese cargo. Abrofo ne de soasoa mo ne boto no ne noma chese ye de soa goose. Ye de ba ha ne ye betwitwa ntokuro ne ye de nhwehwe ahyem. Ne ye de nipa agum sebe ye ni bi enti abibifo sebe ya ye ho se mo anti ne ye yusu ne saa wa bra baas wo ho. Ne ye betwitwa ne ye de asimti ade no nyese ye de be carry nipa bebre. That wasn't the purpose for this trotro oven ne saa no mani bebre. Ye was special ones and the omayen for that. I know onsem we eye famiyade ho asem epilepsy omo a ewo etwere famiyade ana ebika na etwa no na ye hwe kwan akoto obi a wo bi a obefa so atumi aboa no na quickly ne yemede soso enne afi no wapie mu a previous episode no come Facebook page Barima Kofi Dawson akokwa na ohwa obi say ya post old videos ni bia betumi ahwe na watumi enya ntiase abeduru ba bia ye wi na etumi aboa wo ne etie ne se uhu se o go through sa stage no a awoso no ekoso no a madam se bia tie bi ne bo no a obebo mode na walusu tie no kakra se be ya bra awoso no koso ya na mu gentimi ne afrusa ne yi nti no ma bi a chichiri no bia wo no ho a eno so ha adwene pa ema circulation entimi nya adwuma yi eno nso di o ha bebre eba ebe wiase no kra no dodo no a yesi wo ye na bu se ebi kra na wa fam na okokoma bi kra yes ano kra no bia wontumi nti na ni biem ana ye sei no no ma bebre no eya na empempi no se circulation entimi ankoso yi na brain no entimi anya supplier sansem ni betimi asi enti ehu hia se abribia no yebeboa na no ma bi achichiri wom bia se necktie se collar bi bia tade kra hye no utumi se collar ne mu ayere prene ni nyina betumi alusu ama no ene scarf bia ebo no no ma bi hye ni ti bi kra hye bi na hye na chichiri no pa ni nyina no betumi ayi se be ya ahome ene moja frusan ye die no ebetumi akoyi breathing and circulation ho nsem nyina ebetumi akoyi pa inshallah 104.5 sokoban fatilo e de agodi mu nsem no e de toa yeso wi ade aka kire no e doso ye de nyina ebema me din Barima Kofi Dawson eba yisia.
No, and no pay. Ya jinina edibod mo so premium sports. On KuroYiMuNsem sima edo de nui na person kwa. And no pe match na sima siku yam jinina. Ede ebro mo so no pamdin. Ere Jonathan Esiebetima from Sokoban Fatilo. Steve Zangera no Costa Madaruma. And a mobile machidom and some indoors will be the Ghana Premier League in Como one say. Samson and Black Stars among Como ewo animus nemum. And I pay MTS in country said be out tibia. Obetimi amonita business no 24/7 na be bian so tima kama edamaweno MTN business MTN business amena pacho package no special kra Wi-Fi wom sim connectivity cloud storage me bocho solar energy nyina wom a obetimi amonita business no bia obi wo abro chire wo Ghana wo fie emfa na obia obetimi amonita business you phone name number *5060# *5060# na on sentiment ka MTN business eye na be bia ntimi fine pa ntimi from an apartment ka o ye federal contractor and also your real estate developer na bacho usi fie usi dan na pe high quality glass windows and doors men for in chirem all baby and tantam so na for in chirem on real out window and door systems essence a whole any ton quality na e bonus so other form or dan ye phenom na secret tools and seminar and so team SCP anything gas be about your sliding your casement windows and doors your shower doors leak proof bulletproof anything gas be and tantam so na phrase is here 0537 817 472 0537 817-472 and I say 0561 000-555 0561 000-555. Me about your showroom no our petite number 1 beyond Sandvik and one man and reload window and door systems yebuto na car basement controls on a breakfast no say be on your routine on your Tom Brown when you go me pacho make sure so the Carber premium and I say Carber touch ebefra is as a Carber premium me pacho vitamins and of minerals etimi esmoma Samsung Carber touch no vitamin A B9 C D and of K and so etimi esmoma benya wodripi na be bia so etimi fine pa etimi edema abusuano chese no batin start to be ejatu no betano essence or kwa na ucho beta jama welcome bonus up to 2000 Ghana cedis near sabusu winners the kama edema we no die na breaking crying near chosika edema na portable cam obechi aviator and as any sporting event we me some portable you phone here na register betano.com.gh betano.com.gh na be intimi enya fine intimi informal 5A China Furniture Limited SMA Council still na Easter promotion egu so de sena ye normal no 50% discount over to bia me ba to furniture items enkonya odi si with them office and as sorry me ba to wardrobe dining set tables bed stands and as mattresses and but time so na furniture all 5A China omo aso ye electrical items no more appliances no and your TV your fridge air conditions washing machine microwaves kettle fan that na 50% discount ye no time so na furniture our just height building opposite the Ark Hotel ewa sokwa and as a phrase here ewa 0549 680 030 0549 680 030 and no man air papa and yes some 50% discount so now on sa intime and count the January my first May 2026 for party je bedi fufu the one ya no waye wa just when you free bedi fufu ni free ope fufu na brobrum kwan fufu ni live soup and also fufu na ben kwan and tantam so na nyame aduma first May 2026 in FM and man say ya na nyina ya bodem na etima di fufu no na bibia so etim aye fine pa we ba choduma de we choba operator na obezel support ya phrase here I was 0245 594425 0245 594 425 na sanjuma de juma ko amaso asendo aye faith homeopathic center and afime the Moses clinic and herbal center amadaroma and amu aso asene and tantam sensation some na say and for the GFA nyame adama and ya hwanim so the crunch meet you know ebetim atodwa e eskuna so ye onum say no sports minister edebetodwa say coach no anya enefia acha ejono de obi abem coach a oba be di blast boboku no enso so anim tie na hwanim say meeting be fine enso so ewo ehonom na bad news edema Ghana football ni na say star boy abrante funo Mohamed Kudus abrante so no opera since January ni na mo ball na last week ya na resume ya started so ye training kaka na branch na say fresh injury na report about say likely say 2026 World Cup aka 62 days no abrante funo Mohamed Kudus anche ya World Cup no ontimi enkobi eno bad news free abrante funo Mohamed Kudus na so ye enso eba nyame aduma from 13th May akopem 2nd June 2026 and 17 AFCON ebetodwa Morocco na enura an official draw no enso so etimi todwa the Black Starlet your group D yene Senegal South Africa and afi Algeria and your group D na Roma Fenachi ESCO member so sa do we no okay pa enso so edema the Black Starlet yengo tie openya je Fred Achi
So, after one to say, one of the shooting countries no more qualified. The year, a bit may should be me, a crocodile would be in Senegal, South Africa, and Nigeria. It could happen so they draw any of them. They're okay with the draw. Our aim is that you can see what's up a check. Personal we dominated Africa and the world in the past. We're trying to make our way back. In recent time, in Kimi Super one decision or the other, MY, but I see that you're testing more. I'm inside the team for the power for our corner. Yakota tournament team, our first and primary aim is very kind for the World Cup.
I know Fred Achi and I will tell you, remember consider FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup qualifies no, and so ebetimo toga na Ghana the Black Medias yene Togo and ebetimi at times when first leg now for second leg no and so 18th April no Togo and chene from atomonsa etimi era for Ghana now chene name adema the Black Medias opener ya for another kwa say edia Ghana ya be qualify na bibia and so etimi I fine etimi edi amaye
I'm sure say Sabeka. I'm for can't go to one direct but this time I'm say Ghana, the say autonomous ratio all the time. Already I'm not so many rough matches. I show more top. And Congo Kase, Tugana, a called film. You qualify from Tugans and Yabagana. Because see you to go through my next encounter there, either Liberia or Libya. You already say all the way one after the other day, but we are now showing so matches. It's ready for anything. They don't qualify. You don't have any option.
And no, I had training at the Black Medians opinion from another qua and out to the canal. Nyamia Adama a free and equi and a Ghana Premier League room on March the 29. And then Adrena FC at Nafia, Altoninsa at a fair, Bibiana Gold Stars. Now for Yamada Ochina, Vision of Satina Fatonisa, and a free house of folk to the name. And the Phobia Boys area opinion from Dramani, what do you come at a first game and so
I think that we need to be more compact and close up inside spaces, and then defensively, and also try as much as possible to be more expansive in terms of our positional. I think that the key adjustment is that the players that couldn't feature, especially Rafaela Amponsa, was 7-match suspension. He's back, and so we have everyone back training and then training very well.
And no training the Phobia Boys opinion from Dramani and I will tell a cano. Yamma consider doom substitute Fiaton inside of Fellow Wonders, Nations, Fiaton inside of Sebasco Stars, Carlo United Bachelor Fee, Aton inside of Flat of Lions. How United the Yambo Beam, I was not going to Fino Motomosa, and the Frebichem United, so Musomo Beam. Some at the Sebastian Fiaton inside, and the February Chelsea Young Apostles, Fiaton inside of Shadow Blacks. Now, if you don't need them, TNA Parker, Mediama, Ebetchen Fear, no Aton inside, and the first Santico the call. Coach Adama Mediama, a open for the Bremu Tank was a side game, you know, or my already a pa, trying the Porcupine Warriors.
No, I think playing Kotoko is always a big game, not only because of the name Kotoko, but because of where we are in the league now. And every game is very important. And we are playing home. We want to control the game. We want to win. Definitely, we want to keep our 3 points here. It's not going to be easy, but like I said, we train very good this weekend, and I hope that the boys will make it happen. No, I think we are always ready, and we play against a very big team like Kotoko. We play House of Folk. We play Bibian Eagle Stars. We play all the big names, and the defenders did very well. I don't think this is different to them. I mean, they are all experienced. We have. And now I am telling you, Alabama Media Sporting Club opinion from Ibrahim Tanko, and now we're telling you, some of those opinion and running short near far, and we share 9:30. And we'll be called your phone in Kunya, not yet in Shrapo Aspos, Jubedin Casipano, and so at me at Abraham Cordier, and a champion Alex a birthday. Na Alex Juma, our National Sports Authority, Ashanti region, and all the Nichimo Stadium opinion, boy, Wadre, I want to know, and he's a senior man, and your birthday, happy birthday to you. Nagupo Shrow, no question on your case, don't do Sabesumbia, Erade, and Mananye, Kama, and for Emma. Champion Alex. Anapamdi, Eddie Jonathan, and said from Sokoban Fatsilo. Me sorry so, na champion akokwa to aso Eddie KuroYiMuNsem, Jumedino, and so etimi Eddie Abramo, na bibi so etimi aye kama.
ye vans ba dodo na ye hu omde ye trotro na ye cargo de na omabetwitwa do magazine and omaye ne saa omu wie nso a instead say weight na car ne be carry no na omu de seat ni bia ka ho na weight na broso especially crash sprinter de no so sprinter to one say sprinter kum ni papa because the weight na e fa no e do so omatwitwa de seat ni bia ka ho ba car bia ne weight any load e say offer and so as a road safety authority muni and no so be kwa ekum nipa saa yenim cars bebre wo kromu ha ye wo regulatory issues a enko ye makas no ekum nipa. I fully support the ban ye ban ya eye but yem fi ani hwa ada areas no so omo edi seat asisi sprinter mu trotro mu ama na broso no a eutenam kura wuntimi ntene wo nan accident is here, fatality ni dosu because the way ya esi akeka boso na no adin. Yeti kromu ane kum ni pasa. Let's check that. Yera Maliba, that is your job. That is your job. And a DVLA4 ni other regulatory authorities no. Ni pe wu kromu ha. Share statistics we 2024. Baby ane yeda. Accidents akosu wu kromu ha. And arise since September, Voxy buy statistics say the year 2025. Share da hono. Region bia de kosro. 2024 de wo fem from January to December 2025. Eti me kira wo say Voxy de kura shase an ye hu dede nyina shase even 25 September ho ba bi na ye shase ye hu dede pa. In fact, eba nanim look at the rise. Eti uba Facebook now share statistics na on say ba no e kosro. And then by end of December no you around 1423. Ni nyina no e kire wo say e kosro against 1072 in 2024. Ba ne yenhwe no ma edin kwanhia no ba bibrebe. And I've told you some of them. I agree with the ban on Voxy. Yen use it for family because commercial no pressure baso. And that's a good decision. But people who were there, our National Road Safety Authority, DVLA, technical officers, any omwa, eso omo hwe no omo regulate ya committee na hu say yan regulate ni yie no. Those officers must have questions to answer. Omo mbu omo ni gu so a amani pa wu enam cars we mu nti no ye omu gonse mi se bi ese omu yi ano ne ye punish omu. That must be done. Se be ya obi abeye na dwuma yi. It shouldn't take a committee to be formed and say normal contacting manufacturer of a vehicle ye adwuma dada wo kromu a. There are people who are supposed to answer questions and they are supposed to be punished. Our regulatory bodies na akache. National Road Safety Authority, DVLA, and all that. Yes, so some and some I just say, time wo krumu hadodo. Obi ji pay, ni pay so said yeti ni wo the bag and the bank. Allowance gugu so pay. No di. Yes, what ye my boy ye kra ho ban. Woni nipa ahwe mo nkwa. But obi negligence inti. Why do we do this ourselves? Insha 104.5. Ebusia meba.
Isra 104.5.
Okay, mu kakra say the issue I regarding Voxy. And I say Voxy car no, Toyota Voxy vehicle no. And penny for HSA for now no, or my banning for commercial purposes. But I mean, communication gaps be woman and opay a bidding come now me person over Facebook in Sha 104.5. Na be share the situation and some of the accident involve Voxy and how serious it is. Na ama wadwene esiso ewo ne ye beka no pay eho. This is an incident I mean, okay, Kumasi, the Aprade Junction, and this was very serious. Voxy and the Koso accident we are. Yamin Quancrofu ejina nchen kra no se nyame amfafia na nke yasem. Bra Facebook be hwade. The accident na ehu anoding. And this is what happened. Over Facebook I'll be say edaho. Odi call them for me na me line no enye adwuma. So that they check for me. Enti obehwe ewo eye screen so a this is the situation. Voxy enkwenhia no ebino no. SC. Na let me pull this and see. Okay. Enti oba eno ne da ho no. Ene da ho no. Some of the accidents involving Voxy.
Very carry. If I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competitor. But you feel now if it is an echo. And she right. See, I want to add a jet theatre. Can you see the Tiana? Fedianium Osronim. A cook what Nasi. Voxy, but you depart to do a center. I am in 8. In she riot
Tibra Beshe said the car no Voxy no atete chese speed no we mighty patrack no kra no eminato Emma drinks a woman I was had the aka camera esi nchen. And this will tell you the kind of speed or the impact
wow. On the boy, if I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competitor. But you feel now, if it is an echo, Quatapa. See, I want to add a plan. And I'm going to come before them to pay me. I don't know about my mention to Ocado, Voxy, but you depart to do a center. I am in 8.
Bra Facebook behe the incidents. Now how serious these cars it remember my footages be
wow. On the boy, if I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competitor. But you feel now, if it is an echo, Quatapa. See, I want to add a plan. And I'm going to come before them to pay me for the banner. I don't know about my mention to Ocado, Voxy, but you depart to do a center. I am in 8.
Enti we Voxy are involved in on a Prade honum baby onya nkwanhia na ohwa said ye ne no ugina driver ni a wo ka ho no so kire mu no na se Voxy no and the cause that particular accident involve cars nyina. In fact, there are several videos and crofo etwa regarding Voxy. Na yenhwe car we said ye isi fakura ebe dwaso. Toyota Motor Corporation, in fact, in November 2001, and as a Voxy car we no omo lanchi yese oma ye car bia eye kama na omo lanchi yese wiase nyina car bia ba eye kama pa na oba Facebook abehwa de said omo kire se car no impact se odi nya accident ade be yeni in fact into omo de we don't be asim a chese eno no epemo a on se epushi no kwa animu e kire wo de ebeye na wutimu se animu no kra emre enti de omo example ye omo ye a omo de kire kra na wo hwe video no on se epemo ade animu no animu no amwa prekope a e kire wo se omo kire wo se kan ne pemo a se ne beye o ti be hwe video no said ye sitie enti already no so omo ye cars ni wie kra na omo kire wo said ye car na ho odin sitie se car no kopem a sei ne beye ni mirika te sei nti won bibi bo car ni musu a ena omo de ade bia bom no ti bibi bom a car ni mu ha nti won se ade ni bom no e da ne car no nti omo kire se car no kra ni weight no emu nhye da nyedu nti bibi bom a ebetumi adane edize bia wo kɔ na obi su firi ba bi ba hwɛ ena ebia wa nkosi nanim wo pem wa pɛ car yi betumi adane in fact omo ye wie omo lunch no omo show videos bebre a e kire wo car no ni muduro na ho odin e hwe ho a se de besi fa mo afa a e kire wo se sa Voxy car we se de yen yesi use no wa no enye sa na ho odin ankasa tie Jeff screen for me enye sa na ho odin ankasa tie omo sa kire yen se utimu kura na seat no level ese obuduru se de ese o se ni nyina na etwa gu o screen so no se wo pese obey nipa kura no a eso obo seat belt because obo brake ni brake impact ni said yes tie ni nyina e na show screen so and when they manufacture no mo launch a omo chire sa de we nyina it we ba bi o start apply brake na ansa no wo gina no e kire wo se car no se wo ko speed ya na anka se me gina preko pa unso wo hyase free to cars de wo holechi ansa no wotumi agina preko pa wo nipa nanimu e kire wo se wo brake no entimi nka preko pa bra waduru nipa ne nchen no a. And so, omo aye manufacturers no, area, omo be kire car ne de etumi ye, na ho odin ni mu no omo nyina. And this was in 2001, November. And omo shase a omo ye types ahodo bebre eba. A Voxy no be na Voxy bia ba ZS hwan the types bebre be e de ne nanamu. A ni nyina ye Voxy kasi. Onwa anadwo wa kire se de ne light sitie. Eno so ne da so no. Ti behwa de e wo Facebook. This is how one light and a function is city. Tiana June said, you be see out to a question now or much say light a woman. It me quite could do say. To her, there was really saying, Nipan and Manadua or cross. And no mass light into a home. And to mean quite baby. Ne light and Anajuno and quite baby. Nina yens and someone manufacturer number Jeff screen for me. Manufacturer name when yina e wo video nim. Ansa na yetu anamon say ye de be ye adwuma na obi be kura be kwa akoto ayusu. All these things are available on the internet after launching. Na dia ntia eye me nwanwan ne say the technical committee of National Road Safety Authority yewra Amaliba office wo Jeff pa Amaliba picture beto nchen National Road Safety Authority per se omo kire se Amaliba de oya appointee ebi oba ye nche ayi penin waba afini na ebi awaba abetena ho eti on de oba ye nche ya the technocrats the technical people omo NRSC National Road Safety Authority no sa technical people na omo ho no omo wo ho se omo gibosumi akatua de ye den minima de krontia because when a vehicle is launched, some information when you are available, say technical people will get it, including DVLA4, anyone who can the Transport Ministry, technical people who have access to this information, so that a guide them. Kasia, esi a map kwai mani wura wo mbaimu. Any see a map kwai mani wura mukura, saying a car need to medie crazy. Enti de making en kaka bia beduru kura ne hu se influx a proliferate a doso system ni mu a ye be sha ase aye ho nkyerɛkyerɛ kura de akyerɛ Ghana for se car we ya mu be yusu yi sei na ne dwumadi sitie enti we driver ni na wo yusu a enye wei ye ni authority no se owo se ni suade hunu no to think about our safety. No education, nothing. Ka bia be wura system ni mu na wuram na ekɔ. Me say Voxy nsem no a AC no. the blame kesiye no me toa. I will send it to the authorities, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and the Transport Ministry itself. Those agencies are more or less becoming useless when it comes to our road safety issues. Institution no useless because some information for Voxy are available when they were important. Voxy shall see a best system about what was why your technical people were NRSA National Road Safety DVLA and you register cars no. DVLA you register the cars na more technical person will also access the car no. And Sakura no maka say oh we dey road worthy etimi ye we enti mu nyina na mu ni information a agese ye kote technical committee no ne manufacturer ne kasa ansa ne yehu se Voxy entimi nko long this gurade nyankopo krobeni we National Road Safety Authority te ho DVLA te ho even the Transport Ministry anya ho hwe ye nyina ya te ho cars itimi bewura system mu yen find out from the manufacturers how this car must be used. Yetimi tena ma car ne bewura mu akum ni pawie ho ba asem no we kura anya Ghana fo ne yen sentrofo ne ye dede a me kan matena ha ye hu dede a before sem penifo be hu se yen te committee no mo hwehwem enye we ni de edi kan ya car ebedi ye wu okrumu a Ovan ye bi by Toyota Haze ya bi by ya ne nanam bi by omude eye na ekum ni pasa because omuso kra de no na yesi e bi nso ye right hander ye ya na ye from right to left sa and no so na ekum ni pasa enu ye ntimi am finding out. I'm telling you, there are so many cars, Toyota Vitz, Toyota Haze, so many Toyota vehicles are eba kromu ha, right near yaba left. Nifa near the ababenkum. Sao. Ena na etie wo kromu ha. Ena ni na mu but omo ntumi amfre manufacturers e kum nipa ma hu se car na eba na yusu. Edede aka no nyina ede source abakosem e wo ye chi no etesen me hu se na wo to nwum ya manzan
enwom no de I think say ungu word ba ko pena meti ye no kra me ndwi mo ne yese no sound
lyrics
say
no about remembrance nti yenkai echi
tine
yekai echi a ede ne wo ho adwempa quickly yenhwe
yes but I say near the TF so I say ene official bosom that also edu afimpim you know ene aduonu nsia 10th April 2026 na ene no ukọ oman bi te say Poland meka se ene no nka ye Ghana ha no manka blisie ana se kobene na nke betimi adi ahim pa
Poland
yes na 16 years ene pepe na se ye beka ye ho a Poland omma mpanyina na otoso makomako enan na ye friend se Lich Alexander Kachienski na opanyini obedi o mine so from 2005 to 2010 ni nyina ne se bamba wuo na de ne sa nwunwunu beto won so na mekase won so a sanse nyo no nkwa na hwere ne nkwa akwanhia bi esiye ewo Russia ye wiemhyɛn a na no Air Force Flight LPL 101 efri soro ebetehwe ewo Russia na eno no sa wiemhyɛn no na Poland for man panyini na otemu bi wone ne ho kani ene abamu empanyufo asrafo okani padodo a won mo ewo wiemhyɛn ni mu a na omo na makomako aduokono nsia 96 in fact wiemhyɛn beteto fom no won mo enyina no ade so mo ehwere won enkwa enti oba Insura FM I think say
etibra Facebook Insura 104.5
yes etibi na otobia peni beto fom
enkwanhia na isi ye no a enam so ma ohwere ne nkwa no
na
etete kra
oh yes na very serious na hard wo sha nipa makomako dunkono kafra aduokono
eno munyina 96
yes
eno mu free
yo munyina free mu asrafo wo mu aban mu mpanyufo asoafo no
so hwema mpani
yes na wonum etu kwa na mo afa hye bia wonum ekwa akodie omu free eye wo so sana kontie wo so ntokwa ehunu enti mekanisa yes eti ehonum na ye enso ye oman ewo eye Poland honum in fact ehonum na eye mampani no ofree aha ti eno eya rehosem ti na ko Poland in fact I think say very very sad ewo honum ha dwi bebre nti no kakra wo honum no
so dem Titanic
ai
otida
ai
movie no hwe wi o
na no kra na no me hwe se de mu si ye na se no mu gina pool mu se ni
na no se
no kra toy ship no me the camera na twa he wo mu yi movie no mo yade
omo yade
o mu timi twa ba wo hu se ase nipa no firi wiem no ho so se na wo gina ho
na ship yi Titanic yi ene 10th April na 1912
okay
ene ye se e free na kwantu edi nkan ase kra free Southampton na oko New York na April 15 for na ja ekopem iceberg ya ekofa asa wo ni di bae no enti ene nso ye de kaisa adan eka ho bi pa
ba ni movie ni the original one no aka ni movie ni the na mehwa and am say na ship ni da obi nsem na wodi kosi isu so na camera shazi no mo tell how we see yi say movie no
so atiase
and am say wo hu so obi free abrosa so as be killer hwan ye na so ba wo be
yes so ba be enti ene
ogina table so na every okay
another one so National Siblings Day.
Okay. Nti unua woni nua na wonko aso na na mwiase afo bi ase unua.
Na se siblings ye unua o.
Oh, da bi se obu a no maame ne maame wo no nko a. Aha. Ba o maame nua no ma ne wo mo ekeka nyina abusua ma. Aha. Nti unua no wo mo nyina.
Ene kan bro for
say. O say.
Ene kan bro.
Tu unua wasem wani ni mum. Unua wasem wani ni mum.
Ena mfa National Siblings
Day. O say.
Dia me kan what ye.
National Day. Who said my inquiry interview?
Na say na o kan no, you dey o kan make be edu achi.
Me do be ko eyi. Me do be ko ba bia ye twa chi no.
Anemilo na za.
Me pentaban man nam de na ko. Everything today in history no. Ehun ensem no. Na me man ntaban na ja me na ko. Ye be di nkomo enche. MTN ewo eye adepa edemount. Na MTN say enhyehyɛ o ma ye no Ashanti region ye Ashanti Festa they are ready say omo beboa ma yatede ewukrum na it's all about MTN enche bia me no mbedi nkomo na afei yetumi ahwe nhyehyɛ a omo de ebre no said ye hu nsem esitie say twem nti manfo import na ase eso te kakra ne ba no so tu kakra na nka manfo start so mo still no be use those cars na Toyota Haze na na the free right call left ne wan nyina o mo start say still importation ne doso na enye new brands o mo to abegum foforo ya enka still kwanhia no ebe kwa kokora maka ne ehu kura de ebebro because National Road Safety Authority ne nya na adwene say car ba krom ha obe frame manufacturer no ananso mpokura be kwa akoye investigation say cars ya acha ye ba bebrebe ni dwumadie ni sen kwan ba kura na ese faso because ya te say ye quota no kura na sa Voxy we no ties ye gu ase ne moa committee na say mo ka e do so bebre Jeff just put it on it for me the committee onya ntaban na de wode no watu akọ MTN for akachi na de wode akọbọ mo sanse ene omudi dwuma pa Ira Abubakar Sadiq Mohammed a senior manager SME sales ewa. Ira Abubakar, good morning.
Good morning.
Bibi aboko de be Mike ne mama kakra. Ye de nyame ase. Eric Entry and so SME sales manager North, I think it's a northern sector, right? Good morning.
Morning minyane mpacho mpume.
Adom ne mpa boye ho ye.
Ye de nyame ase.
MTN fo nyina nso ho ye.
Nyame adu bia ho ye. Once ho ye say we use MTN no.
Everywhere you go.
Ubegina o ma kan nyina mu ne.
Ade e ha me se maduma me ye intimidate anso me. Eno ana me hia bi.
Eno hia mo
data. Enti double me hu se mo de ade bi aba mo mechem bi. Saa machine bi no amode aba na. Em say wo sa akura nya bonus go data. Mo meche bibi. Na me mfa ni dwuma. All right. Yen shase mo nsem no about enuma. I mean, I'm telling you, say about communication. You be doing komo, ye calls, ye we ni idea, but more baby, I say, modi mweni sin you must so kakra. And then when it comes to SME, small medium enterprises, no. Modi you made be aba, mosimo pese mode bois, sa wo mo ye nyuma nketwane ade no. Ye dia ankaza munchi musen na musifa no. Mamen sha sem fruits ye Mohammed. Yo, with the in Tiana Emma Atifo. The Chino, and the Ame in the council. Yo, in TM success and Obisai. SMEs, no. In MTN, customers are very, very important to us. Okay. We cherish them so much. And amongst our customers, your consumers, and some of your businesses. All right. As part of the businesses, your SMEs, small medium enterprises, who share the contribution of these SMEs to the economy of Ghana. It is mind-boggling. Right. About 70% of our GDP, almost contributed to it. Aside that, so if share employment opportunities, Ghana, they create a lot more opportunities than any other business entity. So mobile money agents, business. Yeah. So and then if you not say pure gate na, share left right na. SMEs on kwana or the umbrellas here now in the business. It is for obia or a hairdresser. They are part of the SME cohort. Right. Now in MTN we say look, this segment of the market is very, very critical. Right. Because they contribute a lot to the economy of Ghana. So as I indicated, in MTN, you say, look, say ye bomodia na ye so munaimo, na ye momu ye so munaimo, na ye mo among all the necessary support. Support na one we have digital support. I be momu, and the tools I be momu say be omu businesses no etumpon. And now, yes, digital support. Next, wanting 10 videos, no. Akwenya mwabi media akoso. Okay, right. So there are other support. I remember my brother so. My main Eric. Apart from the wabosui.
Medasi minya medical achia no chia wetie for senia sidik ekasa no enokre but SME within the MTN space no ye obotaye miensa ye botaye miensa ne se wo se ye hwema SME wadwuma na etumpon ne se betumpon a wo se wo de abefo kwan ye den eye wadwuma okay ne tosumi no wo se nipa hu adwuma a wo ye unhye tokromu enya ade intino eno sa so de hu bo MTN business a baby bia wo ye adwuma bia no amansan ebehu anything ebe create website amount se na be ya wo ye adwuma na obi abehu ne etoso miensa eye connected wo ye adwuma sesa wo ni networking wo ni uma obetimi no mu ode kan say untuma abo mudemu ama wadwuma na akoso a ebe ha eno santino ye di bibia ba ye fe no training and capability training as well. Okay. Intine ebe training wo as SME no. Se na be no a wudu se na be ya obetimi ne onyonko no omamu ni Ghana omamu wo amonone mu betimi a connect se na be ya wadwuma ne den ebetumpon intino se kase SME accelerator ye botaya no se wo dwedini no wadwuma den ebetumpon
ebekoso tentem
nemum ekoso tentem no ye nhwe ma nkote nhwe
okay
ye bekwa ye bebo ho ban ye bebo wachidom enitine yesusu no ye beta wachi ni ya church kwan a befa so wadwuma no ebetumpon na kwan be ye kwan miensa baako ese ye betrenu financial management
right said ye secret cresika
sem ye cresika
okay
ni etosu mienu se ye betro abefo kwan so a obefa so a wodi wadwuma no ebegu ebekoso
sentintan fidie so kwan obefa so adidwa wo so
okay
right
na etosu miensa ye se bi untimi ndidwa ube be feel customer
Ti ubetimi ne nkofo a omu eto wadwa tonde no ebedi nkita ho bebre. Okay.
Iti yejitum se sa nyema miensen se kaboma ebeboa ma wadwuma ne den ene enye se MTN ye to an ye sa ye ne edwadifo na edi nkomo.
Right.
Ene ehu challenges a omo ene ye this solution ebaye. Nti na no sa ne ye wo sa nyema miensen na uye ni nyina echi se wonbo wadwuma no ho ban a ebe den
ebediegu
bedase iti yeso so no MTN business hatna se de hu se dwedini also obo wadwuma no ho ban iti ye di fidie foforo bia ba ye frɛ no business eye.
Okay.
Sa business eye no se wo abonten a on your phone ubetimi ehu ne ekoso wadwuma mu.
Okay.
So it gives you that comfortability. Sa ban bon no say okay mini ho krompa mitimi hu nia ekoso wo madwuma mu.
Eno no ubehu adwuma mu wo say etwamfo nyini kire wa na say eye no ma e bia ye to na hu no phone so no ma menti ase chirim kakama.
Nti no one kire adwuma ekoso ne ekoso wo adwuma mu. And at the same time so no environment a wo no ebo ma wo protect your smart camera na ye no.
Okay.
Nti no bibia is stored on the cloud.
Okay.
And the sensor of phone so you have real time. I obetimi a monitor at the same time so oni ho krompa obetimi ko back akwa
nti no say ne be the camera no be bo adwuma mu ho.
Ye de be bo adwuma mu ho. Bebia opese odibo bia obetimi de abo.
Right.
Your objective they say or see your bow human home by because yeah more digital training, yeah more financial training, yes chance kwan or say as so bow human home by.
Bi kra no afo bi no ote wonu wo wiye sika kaka. Won che dan hu so bi kra wia. Okay. Oh that's nice.
You hu san yes as sadia ye the device from kubia by a friend yellow bees.
Yellow bees. Okay.
Yes. Ni sa yellow bees ni hu say edwadifo ye mama ye papa no. Omu timi ekọ omutimi enfa adwuma no eden eja umamo no umasanko intine hu say yellow bees dem mabo data free 10 gig of data.
Oh wow.
Ne ya sanso create website amount you as a SMB no.
Okay.
Ne ya sign up position say ne be ya say only o global partners for air delay o email address no enye localized email e be world professional and world driven email to say ebia inshira.com into company needing entry company no eric.entry company. Wow. So it's well positioned and well recognized. Send a credibility no ebe costro.
Yeah, it's true. We use personal email ayana in fact our partners no mo share that you need sir. We go meet me as creative for Friday anytime any idea but you create a business mail for them.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Now obeje tum say ye share dwumadi be ye infimiensen SME as rate no ye timi a connect over 100,000 SMEs.
Wow.
On your unique product no SME plus.
Eddie, how many years?
Just 3 years.
And I'm wearing rules and crofwin.
Me catch you.
Wonderful.
Ye nyandu baby aye. Because ye hu say SMEs no and amukra or mine no. So 100,000 is just a start. Sa SME plus no every Monday be always menya free course.
Free course.
Free course on all Mondays.
I just say who free be a yentohre.
Yentohre from 8 to 5.
Tibia will be the car as soon as it abena be Jamaica we will be fresh our course in free.
And no ye both tiny say you better sa
Wonderful.
So that I said, until Mondays be a free course, you be creative website amount. At the same time, so your team are impacting almost 30,000 women.
Wonderful.
You who says a man a dosso. It's a day from a day near my ma.
Okay.
See, you by a friend a jumapa.
Okay.
And we are for Mankwa. No, ye do to swa. Mondays be answer to free course.
Wow.
Ne yen shema ye essence ye dwun umpomu di huntinu ye say ohun edudo wa fa phone ne free doctor. Free. E ka package ne ho.
Wow.
Say ohun do wa.
Mo doctors ana say.
Yeah, ye be mo doctors.
Okay, I will me free mo. Hey, ene mo ya de. Tigadi ni no kura na yare hu hia mo.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Because your person wo dwuma na wo ye no sustainable.
Wonderful.
Etimi ko MTN is 30 years.
Wow.
Inti no kwan ben so na e fa so a yetimi kwakwa ye huma yetimi ye dwuma na tupo. Inti sa nimdie no ye pese e de ba wo adwadini no.
Wow. Ora Mohammed, mami misa enwuma ben ni nwuma ben obi tia o se bia ono table so board a wo ton yi to ka ho bia na adwuma ben a
mpacho with the accelerate program no SMEs all SMEs informal formal omina ka ho ye me ka say informal omo accept bio omo register on business with register general department asana formal so ye omo register with the register general department omo ina ka ho omo ina ka ho omo fashion design hairdresser uton ntoso uton all of them are part and parcel of it because omina SMEs omo muton ebia dokuno and chop bars who call restaurant my restaurants for so many years ebia na shase kakra omina na omo handing over from generation to generation omina ka ho they will have something for them. A solution that will be to help them to propel their businesses. Wonderful. Into all SMEs. There's a way of entooling them. So they can work smartly. And send the Erica Kano, they will be able to connect them as well. And also give them access to market. Because it's a way of letting them have a lot of customers.
Links and
so
all that.
Links so that they can also sell their businesses and ensure that they are able to widen their customer base.
Right. Eric, yen rapport about with Ashanti Fest. But we say SME accelerate, more the Ashanti Fest. Why? What was the motive? Then in so be in Ashanti Fest of all because I say yen share them who say more the sub program ye remove pain. And then a man feel more person more partner with that.
Yeah, date I but I teach you say Ashanti First target Ashanti mine.
Okay.
Ne Ashanti man so 80% ready for.
Okay.
And you who san there be ye de ntuma babel bata Ashanti First. Ne adwumadi a adwuma pa ye no down no. MTN so de ye hu bata wa ebe koso na ebe so tumpon inteno sa no ya training 200 SMEs e wa Ashanti enran ye training on basic bookkeeping, financial management, branding and packaging,
and mu training one for free wow
at the same time so no ene ye BFM no business pitch ya identify entrepreneurs are ye pese ye so masse ni omu kire ye kwan ya omu pese omu adwuma na ebetumpon ni MTN ya kasa ya so mu ye be monitor for 1 year 2 years se na be ya muso betimi abie adwuma ama asanteman ne to so me san say ye san so ye food fair ye trade expo e Jubilee Park and you say by display with products connect mo nkasa.
Okay. Right. Number bi wo ho bi a obi pese ofre na de akechire bia no bia wo ginchire mo edwadi ni won hyeda ante no ma bia sa number ben obefre to your outfit na afi wait me aginchire mo.
Omudale 100 to free number.
100
yes.
Okay.
100.
Enti abusuya 100.
Website nso. Ukoi website nso.
MTN.
100 on there very easy.
Okay. And is there any Eric person?
Ubetimi so akọ any of your retail outlets.
Okay.
Baby upeso bisa. Ne interest ni say one kasa kronpo to dem ubetimi subscribe.
Okay.
Ubetimi dial star 5060 hash.
Star 5060 hash.
Yes.
Okay.
5060 hash.
Oh, wonderful.
Sa packages ya meka nyina ye adwuma pa no ubenya. Ye SME plus ubenya. Ne mo so open device na ye yellow business I need there. I just call
retail. Wow. Mohammed, mame na say. Na Eric nso ye da say. MTN, we know the job you do always Modeboa Ghana, and we appreciate your contribution to the economy in Ghana impumtu. Nyame nhia mo bebre.
That's so my
all right. Have a nice day. All right. Abuzia Ote Abubakar Sadiq Mohammed, Senior Manager for SME Sales. Okay. And Eric Entry. And so SME Sales Manager North sector no northern sector no Ote nka ewo hono na afi omo ne den komo twetwe no ebae. Enche bia de worker The manufacturer informed us that the Toyota Voxy is a minivan designed for young middle class families, not for commercial passenger use. In other words, it is not designed for high mileage and is intended for use on paved roads. The manufacturer no cry kwanya car kwan kra say faso. Omo committee we na free manufacturer no. And na we inform omo say car na yen no. Yen Toyota corporation for no ye no. Say netie ni dwumadie ni se efa nipa bebre eni se ekokwan tenten ye force no pi. It took this committee ayete ne nanu ya so omunye nhwehwemu de ntia Voxy kum nipa to call the manufacturer and find out. Bani wo National Road Safety Authority na nkasa tia technical people wa mo giskedi. They never saw se car bi ba oh car foforo bi aba ye mfrɛ ne misa ama akum nipa saa ansana ye be take this decision. Are we serious? And what I'm saying is the failure of DVLA and NRSA, National Road Safety Authority, and all the institutions involved, you know. And they say, Committee Nankasaka, also we observed a systematic regulatory breakdown which has led to the proliferation of these conversions. These vehicles are often unlawfully imported, improperly converted, and operated as commercial transport. And pass a regulatory breakdown because untumi ntrasen kan chem se car na bakrum afei na mobeti asese sei na eseye. Na DVL ama approval utumi twi tumi ko ba bibia tumi ko yie pa edema ono yenhwe eho ensem nse enuane ni bia bedru na openi ankasa wa ha onenam na so a future life eboa ewo Ghana ha na maka chiro se ye aduane udidi ye a eboa ni pedua wa mo aduane anye waduru ne be ye aduane mum. Daddy, good morning.
Me yo so papa
na bibia boko de
ye ho nti boko won so ya
adom ne mpai boy ho ye pa future life minim se nyina bi wo ho anopai na ye ni ho nkomo kakra na se de betumi aboa ye minim se repair no bi wo ho beauty ni bi wo ho ne ade nuane nure wo mu ni ade no kyerɛkyerɛ kakra
yo ye da se ye che obi biara wo tie ye enano pɛ no wo hwɛ ye so well Facebook na wapom de ne ho asɛm wapomdini ho asɛm o anu nko ani hia reporter baaye population Ghana population enipa 13.3% suffer from kidney disease. Enipa 13.3% population wo Ghana ha 13.3 kidney problems and I have them. Inwie yo we could be a survey no kono ya inwie we are bobro na me ka kire wo say mo aduane enye woduro future life eye aduane e wudie eye aduane ankasa a wudie eye aduane e wudie a ebo da ache ho ban na abusa say ye den eye natural food supplement bibia wo so bia ye natural food supplement a ye mfansi jaso ye wie dada ntisa won saka wo dia ne say wudie na o men na pam yare efre wo ho sa na future life tie udidie no o men na pam yare efre wo ho na o man a enipa population Ghana nyina population 13.3% yare kidney na office ye ko yie no
yeah semu
ndi say wo yituma na wo mana do so fi so obekwa ha no wakwa ha kidney no so edi akotene pa wo nipadua no mu kidney eni liver sani mamienu we di akotran nkasa ewo nipaduam enti se ba ko ho techema na e ka akoka ba ko no
yeah
na me ka kire wo se ayanu munsuo I think say na se da ben suo to anopasa no me yonku bi wo se on ye mframa no mu ye nwunu kora nsuo kora de wonum bi kora enti anopa na nsuo to sa no kosi anwumere no na onum nsuo adan ya wasi wiemu onwunu
se ne wo kidney ya
nti wo kidney ya na ho ba ye vise wiemu onwunu na wiemu onwunu eno so padua no se ya hye no munsu ai wasi da bi nti no ase ya eto anwumere sa no ya sa ne odi ya famu ada eno ano no hwe
wanum bi
da bi me kanfo aduane papa ama wo
yeah
na wodi e baboa wo Future Life ekura 23 vitamins and minerals, 19 amino acids, omega 3, selenium, modular, inulin, dietary fiber, high in protein, and into obiedi. Obiedi.
Future Life.
Me say obiedi. Emu obi mu abam na ne bo nya den. Emu obi mu abam na ne bo nya den na yare ya nya saa. Wa mo waduane anya wadura. Waduro na abesisa agu nsam na de bia wo nom. Na ya busa ho sentunu na ye de. Sɛ yɛ deɛ a memenu ni asɛm na sɛ nyɛ deɛ a ɛne ne kidney korɔ no a ɛna ɛsa abɛn kidney korɔ no a temesrɛw ayɛ anom nsuo
ho hia
yes ɛntena sɛ masukɔm ne wansa ayɛ anom nsuo ɛntena sɛ masukɔm ne wansa ayɛ anom nsuo ɛnɛ bɔɔda akyɛ ho ban o kidney ho hia nti ayɛ anom nsuo na bere wudi Future Life no na wo bɔɔda akyɛ ho ban Future Life ɛyɛ ahodo ɛno nti yɛn FDA ma yɛ kwan sɛ yɛ mɔ yadeɛ bi adin nti na mete ha mi ntimi mɔ yadeɛ bi adin na emu meka mo hunu sɛ woni bibia akora woni ba yɛ to ahye sɛ abɛn ɛno nti wodi woni bibia no bedi aduane Future Life no igu ahodo yɛ wɔ smart food original ɛno di obiara di oba a one wo ho a okɔ school akora wadi mfie 9 ehia so odi Future Life ye wa akora wadi afe ede kɔ kesa akora wadi afe ede kɔ mfie nyankopɔn de ma wo yen be ma Future Life na afe ye wo 0 pese wo furu ye kese a yes
nti omo so omo de aye kese dada no so
nse ye be me na twen
kwa banti bi ofia o ha me pa
enye problem oh ni yemani bi wo ha eyeye ni a o eyeye ni a hwesa o tiwe sesi na kom de wo wo so wo furu so wo pese twen say nipa me wo ba me ho a me mo ni jollof rice
ni pa ope
na nka wo de moto asa aboso na no so kora yare foforo no wafa o say wo je jollof no a na wo de chicken ka ho no wo wie wasa abo moto agu so o yare wo soro yes men kan kyerɛ wo sɛ jollof no nyɛ na men kan kyerɛ wo sɛ moto no nyɛ na emum sa combination no hwɛ wo kɔ Japan a na so mu didi a sɛ aduane yɛ de nkyene na ɛyɛ a omum fa drink a sikyire ka ho enni
nkyene ne sikyire no
doesn't mix together this aduane ne yɛ de nkyene no a ɛyɛ dan no obedi sikyire de yɛ agu so enye ye salt and sugar
ɛno so ne yɛ friend no rich diet no sɛ
ɛno ne sɛ ɛna nima kyerɛ mu sɛ na o no moni a kyerɛ ntonso no agye yi ntoma bebre me kamfo aduane papa ama wo ɛno nti yɛ wɔ ɛne yɛ sa wɔ high protein wo mu ɛkɔ gym anopa yɛ sɔre yɛ exercise wo hia because we lose so much energy basa obeye no wa regain ebeye den asaba this wudi aduane papa nti aduane ye beboa wo no above all na the life tonic dudo no masade aka wo ho ye wo dudo no life tonic no de me say wo kra wo busu ya panyini kura anombi na wo de wo pa de nya de wo ene ye wo beauty food beauty ejesa wo tie borofo na wa ho fe ehin fa na ejina ejina wanim o obi a hia wa wanim na ye first na me classmate ni hia ye nipa bi ye nyina school da ba akomu no hunu no utumi se wanyini agya ni mfie wo se oh Kofi na adai wo chi ano no ka na adai no emini a lot na adai
wo hunu ma bia
ontumi nka de aka nsoso adentra wanim wanim na nyiri agya mfie a wadie no eba saa na ha adwen to di aya hwe onsa echi hwe na me de achia na muyi na ka kire wo se emu aba mu se no nti wo start asesa makeups na no so wo horo nwumra se wonim de atia na tie right me mo aduane adi a be reduce wrinkles in 28 days and to aduane no a mentum wo de edi abosome se wo so wo ho hwe me no beto nchia se wo so wo ho no hwe me de usika nyina be ma wo nti wo we de na pompono gu so na aye basa no a wadwene ye wo se wo nka nipa ho no bra na wo ka nipa ho wo sin nkunimdifo wo de bra me se memu aduane nko a na adie me tuatua anuane me ma wonni ni free say oil ni oil oni bi kura ho a ye refined oil ye de ya aduane ba akopa ye mfa nye biem wo ba me kire oni nyina na obedi na obengu sampa dade bi twa dade na no kɔ no mama repair eniema bi asɛ wo widie mu a wadwene ye wo sɛ we de enko da no me wo repair ekwa kosiesie enso ye aduane o de me bobodi ni nyina ye aduane enye aduro na meton then I'm say FDA my kwanse mo yade bi adini no na me kamfo aduane na ma wo and to repair ebeka kosiesie niam ase nyina nje sa wo ka asa ya wokɔ fitamu a ne yɛtutu nneɛma bi ne ayɛyɛ ne yɛdeɛ asɛ ne yɛyi ne a saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna wowe deɛ no nso wontumi ntutu na ɛmu mbra na mfa nneɛma bi ɛnhyehyɛ hɔ ma wo ɛno nti wapɔ so no wokɔtɔdwe ne wosisi no a girigiri no aweweɛ no akasɛɛ ɛtwi kasɛɛ no a nsuo no ɛwɔ torotoro no nsuo torotoro nyinaa aweɛ no bra na memu aduane ni repair food na mesɛ wokɔda a na wasaa nom life tonic nti future life sɛdeɛ mhyehyɛ ne anɔpa wodi awia na odi kuru moduane anwumere na odi future life wo koda na anom life tonic me se wo ne yare to nkwanta mapai
future life
yes mo oduane nya woduro let your food be your medicine mo oduane enye woduro aduane ya wudie na beboa
future life
aduane ya wudie eno na beboa ene ya saade a ya besesa ne ma bebra mawo ene ma spices a hye ne masa atwom e kan wo sia na awo no ne wo hunu se ne ma ngoyie enu nti me kamfo aduane papa ama wo mesra wo numunsuo na saa mene de kidney no high increase ekosoro dodo numunsuo why na jonso de nso aya jonso na jonso aya ahwe jonso ekoye lodi a na nkyere se wo ho na ato wo me jonso na yellow abo ne ma enye nyina na ebesene enye saa yes mesra wo
future life
you oduane ne yemwa wo enu nti na make am for you so for like alignment ya top it to memu ba bia wadamfo bi won kan ya frɛ no nkoto bi e wo Ghana Telecom University opposite abeka junction ho Cars Estate fie ho akɔ wo benye bi wo Palace Mall supermarket Palace supermarket na wo Spinters Road Flower Pot wo benye future life ya sania ba Asante Achem ye wo Konongo ye wo Asante Achem agogo afi obenye future life wo afijase kumawu mampong se wa heba afi techi my bono obenye bi wo 3-in-1 mother care na afi nu free house nwane University afi akire nsua e wa ha for region obenye bi takwa oboase Central Market Mr. Ochiri Dawson Cho Asante Bekwai na afi Greater Kumasi nyina me se hirifa freyan ne yenkyerɛw ba bia benya bi na yare ye o ye de aduane ne ye ton ba ne be de aduane papa
future
na ho ntɔw ono mani nyina to mano a omuko school no a omuko fia no omuko school ba e beba fie ne ye de yare aba no wo hia so bomam future life
na bibia to
yes your number ne 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 and a 0242 87 80 90
0242
87 80 90 future life here duane yankasa Ewrade nhyira munya
onhyira so ye chia ambassador nso pa alright nhyira 104.5 abusia future life ne ho asɛm anyene ntimi srobo modern ne pebi na wudidi ya ebeboa wo Adrimba
chamai
awansanchia me
Govi
ani akadi jet
yede
ato bantin
yede kakra binti abusiafo ohwe bera kasima miensa pe etiwe no sope ya ne ekono
mema mu sima be insia
miensa ne okay
bible 83 pepe
basa yese 33 ntimi dia no ahwe ni ye ntimi dia no edika
no na
86 minutes okay eti abusiafo ani yese 6 minutes dia me phrase here with the punch na the punch amane a wabo wani the doors papa don't wanna was Asante mantem here ni nyina ne se mehu se Kumase Major Zuba eda anim here na joyful microphone kase esina anim na asema waka nyina yetiawa wose ne de se unim na onam na ebia nwura kutawo na baabia atwa udu anu ato atwene baabia atwa udu na se ebia uja ato a o ka kire wo se yade etiamra na etiamra no nso no ede eka na ebra onti ye kyewa ni nyane se keme wo mba ba yire mna mu nti wo ma agya odidi a Robert kra no agya ato ba bia no wo mo sese de krono de enya de pa o to twe no na eze eka na wo pere de ama ho a mayor abo ho amane ewa anim ha na mehu se anim ya nso kra kratai waba amane bu ha ene ensuo bi eda ha na ensuo no kratai chese eye owa bibare kase tutade no treatment plant no na o cheme se de ba bia du no de akato na bro na ye betum ni nyina ne se efi enye chesanya asem ketua efie o na efie nso na ye ne a yɛne a o ɛti amanebɔ ada hɔ no ntiɛ neɛ ɔwabe barikɛse treatment plant no ɛnya tum nso deɛ ne nsuo deɛ bɛyere sɛ bɛnta ɛwɔ kurom ya hwɛ kai na me se rɔba paa ɛgu anim ha no rɔba kofi ɛnya asɛm ketewa na mahu sɛ adwo so MC nso da anim ya ɛna wɔno kora kata asi wɔ su o ni su a wɔsu nyane sɛ baabi a wɔbɛtu di asi na nkagya watumi aboabo afia no ɛde akɔ hɔ no ye woni bi wɔse ɔlake oni bi nti ɔfrɛ mu wasen kagya baabi anka ɔmbɛtwa ato ama ne sɛ ne efi wɔboaboa no a wɔn nkɔto mu wɔ no mo nda dani no krate aba ma ne sɛ adwo so MC na esu ɛpiri bi wɔ ha na mampanin so da anim ya ɛno anim sɛ ɔman yɛrasoafoɔ mpanimfoɔ me check up na meeting kɔ so epi adwa kyɛ sesei ɛkwampa soafoɔ na hwɛ yɛn sikasɛm ɛne soafoɔ hwɛ yɛn ɛnyɛ wɔde nsɛm so ɔmfa mu akwam sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ a yɛmfa ngo ho nsɛm no ɔmbɛtimi ɛde nhyɛpa gu akwam na ɛneɛ ɛtoɔ dodoɔ na egugu so no wɔmɔtimi ahwehwɛ bi dia free so na yɛ ho atimi aha yɛwei the punches man pay wɔde bi aba no
abusuafoɔ mede da bɔkrata wato din sɛ daily guide ɛna ɛtoa so de ama wɔ na wɔkyɛ sɛ pempam no kɛsɛ Ghana anka ne yɛma mpanyini Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ado Showboy Ado Preman wakɔkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ Benin na wɔn nso so kɔ akɔto abɛyɔ mma mpanyini nti akora yɛafrɛ ne so wɔmfa n'anim adi akyire bi na sɛdeɛ bia bɛkɔ tɔɔteeti ɛne wɔtwa mfonyi de aba wakɔ akɔdu ɔmoma no akɔ aba kwan sonko so na ɛno akyi no ɛne ɔsoro kokuroko amanyɔkuo no MPP ɔmo twɛtwɛfoɔ panyini mmaranim ni Justin Frimpong kɔdua nso mfonyi da ha wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛnhyɛeɛ a ɔmode gu apono so a na ɔmode ba bɛhwɛ anim sɛ ɛbɛboa mo magyina so de ato aba ayiyi ɛyɛ akandifoɔ de ama amanyɔkuo no ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmatwe asensam ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ mu nsakyerɛ kakra sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ apɛpɛpɛ yɔ ɛne ɛyɛ crojins betimi ada adinti ɛna ɔmo tu saa na mo no so nsɛm ɛda ha ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi na wohwɛ ɛyɛ banner caption na daily guide ɛne ɔkyerɛ mu ɛsɛ aban mla nimu ni panyini Attorney General one ɛyɛ ɔman yi kɔ adubɔ sonko panyini ɛyɛ special prosecutor rekisi agyabe ɔmo mfonyi da ha asɛm a ɔka ne sɛ ɔmo mienu sisi anya asɛm ketewa o wesi wo ni tumi sɛ ɔde obi kɔ akɔgyina dakam wesi sɛ menam wo tumi no ɛna ɔmo twe ho da anya asɛm ketewa na ɔmo kyem sɛ aban mla nimu ni panyina bedekyire ɛyɛ Justice Simsai ɛne ɛsɛ agya watabiri ensɛm de akɔdan Supreme Court sɛ wɔnya nhwehwɛmu na nkɛbɛyɛ amamre no ɛbɔ Office of the Special Prosecutor no ho ɛban no ɛyɛ section 4 clause 2 no ɛyɛ 2017 act no yɛnhwɛ na nkɛbɛyɛ at 959 yɛma ne nadi sɛ Office of the Special Prosecutor oni tumi sɛ ɔno a timitam obi no kɔgyina adaka mbɔ no kɔ adu wɔbɛyɛ saa deɛ na gye sɛ ɔsrɛ akwanya edi free ɛyɛ Attorney General hɔ nti
article 88 no
yes
1992 constitution
ɔmo sɛ no so ne mra kunini a
sɛ Attorney General no ɛsɛ bibi ɛyɛ bia na about that prosecution no call the special prosecutor enya some special powers be from ɛyɛ mbra no mo yɛ parliament to prosecute meeting na ne opere ne senka ɛbɛsa bɛhwɛ ɔno nase na ensɛm hɔ yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ next week there be time for that to talk to the legal brains na yɛ hwade
okay ɛno so nsɛm no na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ sisi a wotete mampatam wɔ no baabi na fish yi bi no yɛde blood sɛ to a na so koto bi ana ɔmo ani ada hɔ
fish
yes ɛyɛ ɛno nsumnam no ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo hu bi mo ewu no nyɛ obi na akɔyi wɔn nyɛ afalefoɔ na akɔyi ɔmo ɛbɛtɔn ɔmo ewu da hɔ nti sisi ana ehu yenim ade kora ɛnam so ama mo na ewu gu hɔ tukoto bi na akɔwi ahwɛ akɔfa ha ɔde aba nti ɛno so ho ama ne bɔ ɛwɔ hanom na ɔkyerɛ sɛ bosomtwe basabasa bi akɔso hɔ ama sɛm no kɛsɛ nipa mienu wɔnom ahwere ɔmo nkwa yɛahyehyɛ sika sa hodoɔ ɛno so ho nsɛm ɛwɔ hanom ɛne ɛbɛyɛ ayi deɛ na asisiriwa na
bɔde kwan no deɛ no
okay ɛyɛ asɛm eti abusuafo we daily guide amane board bae
yo na kasto na mede so de akona ma hu se anodom preda anim hia na obusa mampani asem bi se mampani we de mamusa o entinka abato bre pa tam na aduru ena nka agya ye kwa abato so pa jika kokobui nti wode mebusa wo nka wa tinka obehwa so we asem bisa na anodom pere obisa wose man panin tinkai abato bere na aso se ye kwa abato so a kokwa akuafo ye watwa he ka teja ebitiri ho apa se kwan tika ba ye
we anu ye ni da bi
okay
we nya fi ni ye ba bi amonyo omonye on got so da ye beto aba
wasa akra tum
Ghana manuni
ani amonchen ye beto aba sad ba bishim
so 5 na bishim
ye bishim ye ba buru so kra
o de bishim de amwa wo ebe se mmiri bi nurse fo de bi na fa wi ase ne yetua sika na o table so no o mutu e betu atia wo emwa ntiri
ezi no Ghana fo ne de last minute de emfa
wo de bishim de a
sisia no mani na ada ho ana se sesen
Ghana fo
ne se fo he
sisia mani ada ho
o de bad ya o betu atia o papa na nkama ne ho se ya na hu se wo ama wo mo because nurse fo de o du ne dia kusi table ho ne yi je kakra ho se ya sa
memory no mo refia
e de memory je tuna ho ka Ghana for a short memory say ya adwumu da ho kre o de opa 2020 ba ne
fa say your memory no na a short one say no internet na ma yenya retentive
okay
and internet ne de enyira ebitimi ayira free adwum ba wo ha na obi akotwe aba
ade aba
ade abeto TikTok na no kan we you say pa de wo ya de anka say there be a short memory and social media my retentive memory
kofi and try
kra say you refi kra okay say nanse wo behwa na ade bi wa makotwe video bi a che pa na
yeah and a few moments
and we ye bi in a few moments later me da se
yeah to aso ama wo na beto pega do
na microphone no yenso ye nya ba bi a ibe ka ye free ti ye remfi
kofi ebele ntim do ya beba
ye fancy
me da wase adwempa hene Kofi Mensa ne amansan chia me kwadwo bi mreku na atom kada ubakata mu nsem na poso ejatwiato ne yede to aso de ama na enkomo ho na oman no ano eba importation and import na eba no na ye right ye hu na be wuram no de akowura garage bi ni a convert ebekum nipa wi a na abetena abeka sa se ye nim ho hwe over thousands and o ma import ye wura a according to Barima Maliba, CEO National Road Safety Authority, also over 7,000 vehicles of Voxy and a good krumwa. Ni nyina famu, ni nyina so ma convert. Why na sen ko worry? Why na so worry? My entie ra Maliba kakra, na se mo kan any decisions a wo mu take so ma ban no for commercial use no. And there is a communication gap here. Ye ra Maliba sabra biem bechere wu nsem ni mu yie because I don't understand this communication. Wasem na kind of mention dan tiasie ye busu ampese osu tie bi yie pa. Na wo hwe se I don't want any crocro the John asem bia. Let's be specific. Say ya banning for commercial use, ya banning for commercial use. Because the voice na o kasa o kan. Any what is written here no. You different. Yentie no metro the difference. Yentie no.
Is the importation of Voxy Toyota vehicles. That is one. 2, stop the conversion of right-hand drive vehicles to left-hand drive. 3, close down garages that do the conversion because they are engaged in an illegality. And then 4, educate the traveling public, the motoring public, particularly passengers, of the dangers if they continue to, as it were, use Toyota vehicles. As to whether we would ban them or not, we are not there yet. But what we know is that they are supposed to only, as it were, ply intra-city and not inter-city. And we would ensure that this recommendation is applied.
enti asɛm a wɔkɛn no wote sɛ yɛsɛ yɛabane manfoɔ mfa nyɛ commercial manfoɔ mfa nyɛ yi no ɔno ne communication mu no wɔsɛ as to the ban no deɛ and intracity ne saa na ɔma no nyinaa no let's come clear because yɛhu sɛ cars ne bi wɔ system mu and now you've realized say emwa if it's for family use alone because almost manufacturers ne saa no mo patche. Let's come to that point. Our Facebook, YouTube, yeah live na Ghana hon komo ebre enedru na yenhwe oman no empumtuo ho nsem ehia yen but ne menim se ekoso wo miamia bebre but me pese me gina that of Ashanti region na oba Ashanti region me din komo bi ofia on enkanea edundum ne ye can literally say doom soyi na on February 26 many PR for ECG etwetwe nkomo ofia Jeff ubit me the flyer na to so amamea na doom so no from January eba ni nyina no na yehu ne kakra wa Ashanti region edundundundum saanti we saw say for the past 3 weeks after the first week of January ede kɔ n'anim na ano eden wa Asante mantam ha ase kɔ n'anim a so yɛhwɛ a ɛboro me kɔ n'anim kakra and so I decided say yɛne papa yi ntwetwe nkɔmɔ ne yɛnhwɛ de ntia problems we egusu a ɛkɔ so na asɛm o ka kyerɛ me and that screen so bra Facebook in 104.5 or say the recent outage in Kumasi was not doom so. Damaged wires at Adwato caused the problem. Na osanso de to aso biem kra se o ma fixe awie nti the subsequent weeks no yehu sa dum no biem. Na efri sa bre no ba no se na wotwe ne mu de emu da ho kakra na nkane ano ase sisi so kakra. By the twaso no edi besi nei ya je ho mena kyerɛ sɛ ye dum no prefun ya ase kyerɛ sɛ obi a ne bu afu a ɔde ne nsa aka switch no na ye dum no saa without say unhyɛ dan hu ne ekoso at the end of the day ye betre say energy minister e de abetu dwa sɛ outages are ekoso ewo man mu around no transformers ya wo mo pese wo mo sesa no ewo miamia hodo because transformers ni bi enhye da enye papa na we information of the babontin and da ho energy ministry no say temporary outages are ECG a beginning say transformer no or more upgrade no now the problem yewo ewukrumu ha no the Ashanti region we other regions no there many ho ntimi nka ho asem ba we here e bi di ba social media see edu mo nka na e bi wo mo see 2 days wo mu nyae ne ade but particularly in Ashanti region which may eyewitness to what is happening no it goes beyond installation of transformer it goes beyond what the energy ministry is saying na brabesha de we eye anoga market ho no mo de bane ade dum kanea no a said the area no kra no esitie said the ekromu tie enti se wo hwe na ye dum kanea sei na ebia from 6 way around 6:37 ekwa na wo mo dum no a around 7 there about a ewiem no edum kra no hwe said the na ehwaye so hu na ade besa kumu na nkanea eni kwam etika ka na siwo yi ba wo hu hwe kire se bibia esum nko a
mutumuni light ana
Enti some of these situations in a man for year from a Ashanti region. Sabra near Dum hey. A jedum chese miamia pinua dumwa. Sometimes I just say do midnight. Now be see aso 11 to 12 wo baby ansani aso. For hours. Na minim se transformer no ECG no omo fixe transformer na najo. Ananse area ananse etise because you just told us some more fixe transformers. It is a district no more fix you said I have a particular problem with a ECG ankasa. Nejumayo ECG itself ejumeko ankasa. I think say the call for say ECG yem privatize it and I say yem man kran emesomu no. I think say ebeboa empenifu pi akasa. Na mihuni say ECG ankasa ewo ho sisi no. Ne capacity ene ni mudro ne na hoɔden a wɔde yɛ adwuma sɛ wɔn bɛgye nyamankanea afiri IPPs no hɔ na wɔn aton de amaye no wɔn dwumadie no enkoyie wɔn anso na bɛhwɛ sɛ fort ba baabi anaasɛ nkanea na yɛnya no sɛ etumato bi ba ho a wɔn bɛsiesie no wɔn asiesie ahoɔden no so enkoyie because sa wohwe ECG ne past record ebesi sabri ya o pa adwumaku a wa ha wo man wo sikasem ho pa bo man mu ka kese a ede kra eye ECG ya no ankane a gikoton fa sika bra no akobɔ kasusuro no man ne sa so wa kai de energy levy no a ena no yo atofo sen mo de beto so a na yesu no sɛ ye de abeto fam wo so no ni nyina ECG wo madwuma anko yie no so ka ho bi esi yetete enyama hoɔden ho ka ka hodo bebre from the energy ministry esi yetete sa aka ni nyina de ntia make kyerɛw no sa ekai ECG ton kanea 100 cedis bia na oboka 32 cedis jeff no to so mame 20th May 2025 the report no kyerɛ sɛ ECG eton kanea 100 cedis bia oboka 32 cedis. That was a report from 2024 report I published in 2025 May. The highest since the year 2000. That is ECG record. Odidja boka said mekuno. Na 20 uko wachikuradia we except for 2022. Na yahwe record omo hit 9.7 billion of losses. E kankwa ene daso no uko wachi 2022 ECG e kankwa wo mo boye losses sika wo mo hwereye enkwa 9.7 billion Africa Center for Energy Policy ASAP a report on that it will have 2017 crowd the 295 million Ghana cedis na huri prekope to 9.7 billion in 2022. Na enanui ena metres yesi ECG yesi omo revenue akosoro kakra wo manya 1.7 billion enunti yemu ensem mawo na mahama kyerese management a changing tia. But I don't think so because of the fact that yeni meters abedi yewu sika ye togusu a yenyu sunsuna mita no atwe otogusu anansa na enu na asa se sika no mon refund ye enti e ka 1.7 billion no ho dimamu mamu nyande se ECG revenue no nti akosoro ye ni age ne se be mefa ne se ye wie free meter mu wo ye ho no eno na abeka ho bia mwanya this revenue tizamu nimu a sa 1.7 billion no amoni age no eye mita no ebenom ye Hussein Bolt bi no a ebebobo ho enom ye na no minister isi wo be investigation ahwede ntia meters na enom ye wo fie ni se sika no a mita na wia ni nyina na abeka ECG fo sika no timamu mamu ani nyi se ECG ye adwuma bi a eye soronko a enu ntia me ye nya that kind of revenue ya change management and em ye nya that kind of revenue. Nothing is happening. And the ene meka ECG for ho asem ne se particularly Ashanti region muyen Ashanti region ECG for emuyen especially substations no a ewo districts ni municipal ne hwan no muye ba kokra se yebedum kanea at least more plan schedules for maintenance ebetimi aba se fort ba ku mienu bi aba prekope bibia eno de kanea na yayi mo ye ho adwuma ba se ye major fort wa mu fin se mo ye adwuma na ebe cha just let the public know say major fort be say enti ebia ebedi 4 hours ebedi 5 hours ebedi 6 so people can plan ebia china yebedum kanea na de chie yebedum kanea na ya planning but you won't hear anything especially take yija hanom ne ade chese yetimi dundum na anyhow me be say ECG for how many months does it take to change a transformer? But ECG, how many months? Ebia they are technical people. But how many months and they take to replace a transformer in a district or substation area? No? From January, you're facing these particular challenges. Abesi Sabri in Ashanti region. Eti transformer benku, eti say ne kakra te say ya enti district bia yedi kosi anase area bia yedi kosi no for more than 3 months. Eko 4 months ni yentimi fix transformer no a enunti ye hu dum so a ye be ka kire say eye transformer upgrade. Unim cost wa ede to nkrofo so. Let me tell you say unim etusanso adum so ede ba. Omo na mo tie adwuma ma me ye wo ye kire. Na me rekora ho because machines or dey adwuma nyina use light. Ni generator nso asay. And what you nkrofo there's a good so ontimi nye. Why frustrated? Barbering shop D Black mo tete wa say ekrofo aba obeji sika no watimi enya bia to no ho no. Light ni ho ontimi nya adwuma. And what the inside gu ne ho no wote wo. Light ni ho. Me kra me kopi mitie yi mi do light ni ho. Na say just me ko ba bia me ko saaba. Ya wonkrofo be blomu is well that for so many artisans are use light di adwuma. Enti the hours now was say obuwa ba bi ofuro be ko da adwuma munye kwan ketwa. Obekwa akoduru ho no ne yedum kanea no without any information. Case ka wa fa ye ne kwa. Wakotena adwuma mu wo no mo. Wonya hwe nyo no asa ba fie. And we say we you were adwuma ku a or you responsible. Wo ye na adwuma yi enum poni. Yenya announcement bia yenka hwe nchiro bia ebia this week yebenya outages bebre ebia Tuesday yenkrofo no be field nti yebedum no ebia from say to say once a while na be say bi o ma release statement bi eno kra bia na ye major regional maintenance bi ne ye de abetu dwa say bia yebedundum na area sisei ba ko mienu bi asa na nse dia mu dundum no mun kan kire da ben na mo de ba ese yebedundum no benada yebedundum wukuada yebedundum ni se amama ye scheduler yebeti asese mudum no kram be so ne time se kese uti wani edu make say krom betumi edum no a make say udo o betumi edum no we mu o betumi edum na no so mde bi ye me o betumi edum na mfidie nyina edum o ma say mfidie wo ha nyina say e konso kura me yusu say a different. It will be on my bibia ne asa abonwuma fam afekura na we are trying to adjust to this new console because console back no ma say no easy o ma say ye console no o console back no ma say no e je say no o ye adwuma kura no a e say enwom na ma we nam hanti bua na say o je say o do nsafa ne e ekoso no enye ne e ekoso no nye so ne e ekoso no nye and etwase ye ka ho asem. ECG must be responsible. No me hu de ekoso. Dr. Frank Amokunle, regional minister. Make sure any ECG boss Ashanti region cuz let us know what is happening. energy minister won crying no waka kire say transformers ye change nationwide my information ne de waka but baby regions be where they are not experiencing what we are experiencing here. Ashanti region is becoming too much. And I journey tech, you know, yeah, transformer, yeah, how many months they change? Mon country, how many transformers they how many months they change? And I'm yes, sir. And then kunsu, tempera kunsu. One sen. So, Ukakana is who attack you, do man attack you. When you do it well, we will praise you. Muye ni ya, ibebo mamaso. Ba ECG, o dear mami me phone lines no bra. Na man phone chire wo mo anka say experience. Asante man bon kra de time. Ase bobo. Na wa pon adwuma wo kofie na bia unim se wo kanea wo fie bi kra wa plan se unya kanea enti no. Okwa e bia obeye wo no makakra. Ubeduru na ye dum kanea no information nothing. Na ye me ya ne say yes dum kanea no kura ye dundundum saa bre no kura na wo mita no say ready more che say wo to ana asantem eno na mente ase no saa bre no na unit na wato no ni nyina so hyentem eno wo so agi postpaid fu eda so wo mu wo so etua kese na wi abeka che say menya revenue of 1.75 billion ti ye mu yensem ma yenye serious uni mamanfo adwuma egu enuma egu ewu kuromu ha no because of ayi obi ho a de wɔhwere a day because of what doing for some ayi a wanya information bia to plan with the customers unim ska olusu and we are here yen ka ho hwe Dr. Frank Abokri call the ECG manager regional manager now me who what is happening in Ashanti region what is really happening with ECG. Ebusunya ma yentwetwe ko bo ba bia wo bia wo de wo area no ma mi hu wo ye adwuma wo ye opamade wo ye welder mu a mo ye adwuma mo de nkanea eye adwuma no mo ma mi hu the effect ne enya wo mo so. This is the data for 2014 Jeff Fato Sumame data for 2014 dum so esunsunsun so ma me fa bi nkyerɛw. If you don't know, a report by Institute of Statistical Social and Economic Research the obo de ba ye hwɛ between 325 million to 924 million and ye lusu ade omu reveal ye no na ekoso ye lusu sa de we sa in 2014 alone tika ye hwere ye no due to power outages ye GDP a decline ye just because of power outages e di amount for GDP e fie GDP no we ye Ghana GDP by a fie GDP obi so mpuntu on abrabo mu no ono so hwere bibi because of your power outages amum ye hu de ekono mabani mama wa hwe yo mbesa de title na ba o ye dum na o mse mahamu na bia jesu ya dum so o mo sa de beba I'm telling you if you are not careful say sabotage bi no mo ye no wa mo ani anawo ne no ma bia say mo anso mu ni mu bia ene din no besa ba dinu besaba wa hwe yekura we no se galamse de no mo de check o share wa hwe ya o be ye nkane ya dum no mo de cha be o ma fre dum sokin. Let's look at it well. Now you too much. Once we are paying energy one levy and we are still suffering in the name of say ye change transformers area back we dum kane almost 3 months you dum this transformer change in how many days ebusuan twetwe nkomo adwuma be na we area ho no wo den kane na ye adwuma be na we dum ni say how does it affect you my ni nkomo sisi how does it affect you we at the pam ni we baba we welder we for the past 3 months Ashanti region kwa na mbese mu free Ashanti region kwa we adwuma wa ha for the past 3 months yan kane start here you know my hu nsunsanso anya wo so the effect me pesi serial callers we serial caller now we adwuma na be ba be count they are fine but not me bechia ba umia me bechia mahama ne ho ahwan ne me be yes side no serial callers in ka. But if you come as a worker, or become as a artisan, yeah, I will tolerate you. 03220 83581 83582 83583 03220 83581 83582 83583. Yentwetwe nkomo. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Mini audio free.
Me so me wo abatwa Ekumu Preku, Patrick Nye.
Okay, Patrick.
No question say ye meye politics, but ye beka fat. And yema koso na kokwa ya. Se waton na mo wie na de beka. Wodi akogu fridge na enwumere na wogya hɔ a waba no wo beti se yedum light ya na wo yam wakoma bo po ade a awero na ehu meka 2014 ni kum preko mako 100 di go fridge anajo no aka ye beso 3 weeks preko no nyina proy saa de ne bi na esa abade a yesre omdo omoma yente se ne yedum no a yedum no ha enti da se ye beso eno no ma ya ahoboa menkonkokum preko bi anhye fridge mu but obeya adwuma ne bewie no wa beda no na afi obeti anhye yedum light na wote wa na wakoma enu anajo a me ba fie me ba ya yedum kania ni aso yedum ni asaso yedum ni asaso yes sinkofo niema yes senkofo niema enye yesre wo monhwe na bibi na asia yenye politics asem MPP ba itime ba NDC ba itime ba na mum meka no kure no me hu se wei na aba wei na asie eno ne yepe
okay eno Medase Patrick obi somra hello
call
hello
The call has been put.
Pick it from me. Hello.
Akoko ame mo atie bro.
Mejo so omi ni adwuma ba na ya udi ni bi free.
Akoko mo atie bro.
Mejo so. Ote menga.
Oyibo bo atini.
Okay.
Me do ne behin. Akoko na uni bibi mama mo abaso. Light na se mo ne in fact akoko ha den na me ni operate me shop bi won. Wo fridge 3 na akoko ya na are ho. Se o expectation kan ya ho. Na wo bia waton o drinks any unso any afane say creams ni ada na akokwa you do like no I say from anopana be ten na to nyumere in fact we be bia wa de nyunu don si mo nyunu we nyunu oh
yes omo nto ade no
oh to na kani for no bad in physia when the man was nyunu ti mempe oh eti ba se you see the phone the minimum say technical yo say you go me yunu na even so timetable crowd of my say that area we know from this time to that time no me aboy ho na say wo ho na preda de in fact akokwa this is here omo ni institution na we so mo ya lawless I say omo fa blind nyajuma omo ye de omo pe bia na pe ni bia so carry intro I don't know what it you kuruma sa boni be ni aye
okay me da say ofofro so mra hello menu adin de ofrefre eduma ben so na
Yakub Domote me ka say so office kaira membo abaso na menchao na kaka America ne se la tisi fono amesa biro mu nyina se o maso o mutie ye sro mu kwan paso pa ye best sro mu ni gene hu ba se mu se ye sabotage ana se mu pese mu sa ban with dia na ye best ye nuanum so MPP ko
serial caller bi amfre me pe omo ye omadwuma I don't want any politics in here omo ye adwuma serial caller ofra ye be cattle don't call me po omo ye adwuma ma no mpam ade omo adwade omo ye edi mfidie ye adwuma weldafo ne sa omo yusu electricity no e na me hia omo wo ye serial caller nso wo ye adwuma they are fine don't bote they are working it's just like he's coming to play that omo adwuma bi aso adwuma ben na wo ye effect ben na nya wo so that is what I want to ye adwuma ani a na wafre can you dundum that's all 03220835818358283583 hello what the picking next caller mami hello menu I didn't do free
that's why friend Evans me ka say man so abole
okay that's adwuma ben na aye
that's why carpenter adwuma man so abole
okay and can you dundum no how is the effect on your job then
like no one easy carpenter adwuma ya ko for adwuma gu yo so power ha so ade atia point obey adwuma no ne adwuma light baba the whole day light ma na ade asa no so kofi ade atia no asa fa obey adwuma the same thing light asa ba ma sa adwuma no Basa na ma juma na ya. Ya ko no asa mu de mo ma. Ya de mo be ya ma na life and na kura wa ha.
Okay. Menso me da CP next caller. Hello.
Hello, Akukwa.
Minia.
Asari be me do today.
All right. Asari adwuma be na we.
Akukwa me wo barbering shop.
Okay.
And my wife nso ye hairdresser.
Right.
Na Akukwa na me enim nukuri. And kanya na semo de. Just me dwene ho ha mentiase. Barbering shop da ni sisa wo ye. What's the boss? They say light off minti. Says ni minti me yes say ni bi mu. Into all says na wo ye no so. Ye best regional minister. Ye best KM boss. Ye best na kwesi mu muti region mu. Akukwa me say region we mu so na yesa no. Ye nka bibia nche God see ye dum kanie na yesa ye no mane ade. Na kwesi muti ho no mo. Mu nche ho asem na mu nka wo. Akukwa me say light asem to me the party co opposition. Na ya na ye no nwa say NDC ba power kwa na sanu ma we say bazo.
Okay. Thank you. Your point is made. Mpesa or the politics. Next caller. Hello.
Akukwa.
Minia.
Mamu mi yɛmfɛ politics yɛnka asɛm papa ɛwɔ mu akokwa wonu sɛ light of na ɛsɛ japadeɛ paa could you believe sɛ akokwa putu gya ha sei ɛna ne 3 days ahye obi fie nipa de fie ahye nipa ne maame yare ɛna ɔde ne kɔ hospital ɔwa ne ɛsɛ ne sɛ ne fie ne hye ɔmo dum light ntɛma light ne ba ya pɛpɛpɛ na ɛgya tɔ fie no putu gya woku putu gya kasa wɔhwɛ amalia ne kun yɛ politini ne fie light of na ma fie no ahye I don't know what's about a Muslim of Fundapadia. Is a woman took a bottle of Akukwa, Omudu said Omupia. 2 seconds beyond Mudumaso, 2 seconds beyond Mudumaso, Omudumaso. It's a woman if you are sick, who don't go to the Amelia. If you are sick, you couldn't please me because of light of you, or Mamma if you are sick, and then I was a Massa, Muslim of Fundapadia, Muka, not the Mupanamoye. And then Akukwa was Emma, as the moon and yet. So, the money na yamma me fanya politics, mo me kan ko na wo mu no, mo san go for Japan e adai. Akoko amuni nya me nyejima.
Me da say. Ma me fa last 2 calls na me fancy. Hello.
Agwa.
Minia.
We ma chala fa you.
Me joso.
Agwa no fa ma me chia fa na mo abaso na ekasi agofan. Ko bo juma. Agwa.
Ejuma be na ye.
Oh. Hey, ya tonto lo ke che insado.
But men for Momodin Kania eye insanu jumana nkasa. Let me take their experience on this. Why? I chase serial callers in Binyamo Kwenya room. Let me take them. Last 2 on that. Hello?
Hello, Papa.
Minia.
It must mention it. Like them just short.
Yeah. It must.
Papa,
exhaust pipe well done. Okay.
None of I'm not. Did my punching them call about electricity? What a pot about? Because me top on t-shirt feeding Papa. If you have pro, the bedroom I do almost weak in the Papa. Light in Eba. Now do machines say using Nala Papa. Machines in assassin. The beer to machine for what the machine more point. Who saw the now point? You best sell it before. What did they say because I am your politics? No one bit. You best say my Jumano and a woman in Congo. Then I have paid them next year. You call me Busai. I am call me Busai. Then I have paid them next year. I said, I am mention of Nkwana and the Hogana. I didn't know Omunia, you know. I need Missy Missy Ashida. I said the Papa and the Missy Kanakure. I be happy. I am not ultimate that. Intimate selective before. The answer, Mumma Timbakan. No more the subject another whole day in your light, in your light. A cherry banner lighter. One year down, so Miss Slow, whatever my papa, some cabin, Mumway. They are soon in somehow.
Okay, and somehow, Amos, my for last caller. Hello.
Akoko atedi apo nyankopon na sum gwen kawo.
Enkan wo suminia.
We Ekins akoko shiwo go na kase.
Ekins, edwuma be na aye.
Akoko me ade me kaka na me yere ma ye pukusis o ye ko store.
Okay.
E wo fie e di amano. Na akoko a emu oja ko pa. Because say light ko off na a day no yentimi ansa akoko imagine enam ene sanyoma no akoko e hadin e buni paka ago beje di say sisi kura de Adam Papa ayi jachi wonu ma ye wonu wi sisi transformer e wo honu akokwa transformer no asai be ko 1 week nie e ko 1 week omutimi for transformer ni bi ma mesi so e ma ye timi nyam sisi ice gogo yogurt o enamo se de mi wuni ame ye no kwa ade yes relativity for yes wo mo wo mu nye atiwo adwuma na wo mu ye no na wo mu nye Ghana for indie kwa anu di yes repa le di kwa do mu di yi to say die akokwa me jemiru be bia ade
okay
Kuka si ochia ode me kokwa fi ochia me das baba.
All right, Chianema me chairman Kuka, Asante man Kuka. Good morning. Na ECG nsem no de o ka se wo ka yintie ye me ya ne se eda program ame koy matade amwamwa am de ko program no. Ko na me kra me nim se enkofu e bedum light. Na ye nka hwenche o mudum no so anim se 30 minutes bi 1 hour. Se agesa ade esa. Eya ye say doom so schedule so yen can range you. Insure 104.5 ECG yen kian no ntum ko ze mo adwuma be mbe mo adwuma ye muntumi so amoma aban ne mfama private no ye mo mumram ai mo ana mo ye demonstrations e mo mpene me privatize e ne mo nyam adwuma ye abusia me ba say National Road Safety Authority, in fact, Enra na me catch the CEO, the person in charge, Director General, say umbra out clearly as to and someone no more can say the ACTA because according to say say ya ban for commercial use, but me born a voice wa hands na can say intracity and intercity who some so one ban for intercity, but they can go on with intracity. And so Enra Okasai Ochimu say it's only for intracity, but for that long distance intercity no there they wouldn't permit it for that commercial purposes. And also on some buy, but Facebook be there. We nkwenshia SC, yes. We nkwenshia SC, and this is Voxy. Na yes speed a wode ninti no. Wakọ huri atena taxi no so. Any ade a che car no se de isi amoamoa no ba Facebook be hade a. This is how it is. Very 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 serious. Very very serious. I know what they papa. When you look at say the impact in it here, it shows say I know what they na and road safety for no you better train komo. Brother be here on Facebook.
Ale kalo dinara. Azet na esi no video bi sa no.
Fa cheye car na eda ba akoso no. Eda nipa na oye commentary we chiri no. Sebe o ka se nsi mu no nyahwe. Fa cheye enye ya no a. Ai na this is an accident behwe.
Azet na esi no video bi sa no.
Voxy no dia atete kra just ora impact ne strong. And this is some of the incidents involve Voxy. The doors will be brave and we the eyewitnesses no give you account. Car no said ye is it no almost say at phone. Now ultimately say balancing rate no. And or the share taxi no effort so. Just screen for me. Na no same BAC. Me pesa we hear another video. Na mene national road safety for ebe twetwe enkomo afa ensem bia ehu hia na ene no omo bai omo na aba ena me so me twen wo mu ti omo ba mate de omo ka ne chire ba me no mbedi nkomo mate de omo ka ne chire na ye bedi nkomo afa ni nyina ho ne ya hwese wo mu dwumadi e de ahye wo nsa ne no na wo mo ye behwe video we ewo Facebook aprosifo ne ade nso eso mo boaye no so eja ya no mu nchi enti omo so yi wo mani saa wo mu chia kwan ni mu saa aprosifo no wo mu timi chia wo kwan ni mu saa na wo magya na eko ovan e na hwe no ma ide aso na wo chen tipa track Jeff no to sumai be hwe no so wo fit we seem say on say a Accra road no say no we ye Mampong road no so we ye Mampong now wo hwe okay suhum de no yeah we ye no Mampong de no nso e wo ho on de na boot and this is better radio Facebook. This is part of your safety issues on our roads. Car no time you time you and 9 iguasi minu echi minu animu. Double tie bi ani echi. Ba load wa fa no watch kia. Na sa ovan we na nkasa sokra so ni load wa fa no. Nipa correct ne mu no so enya agro. Na yebedi nkomodi enti a ese eba ne saa na yetumi ehwenti bra Facebook be hade this is some of the incidents ya observe kakra. First of all mame man benimfo akwaba na yenhye nkomo na se yewura Isaac Odru assistant planning manager on the planning National Road Safety Authority Ashanti region. Odru, good morning. Bibi aboko de
obo ade adom me ho ye me gidi se onu atifo nyina so
adom me ho ye pa yewura kwasi agenim boaten regional manager ono nso ewa on the moves were this serious pa yewura agenim bibi aboko de was my cancer one manetri no Ashanti region aha no so omu nyina ewofia National Road Safety Authority Odru mame nhyase yemfiri wo so. First of all, every bena Voxy car, no, we're limiting our conversation kakra to start with that. Every bena Voxy cars no, ebe wura o maim. Na yenhwe ne dodo ene said yesi hyase egura mu no said ye duru.
Okay, meda sena machia tifo nyina. Ti me se Voxy no. Omoye ya chekakra but na nyama Ghana.
Yeah.
Na for some time now no from last year.
Okay.
From the technical committee study no
from 2025.
From 2025 to this year no.
Okay.
Now no we over 7,000 of them.
Our system.
Okay. Omaye aba. Na ebre problem no. And na when I'm say always obusa. You see this year no January. Na reports be brave shase by media sister stations be brave no more complaints aba.
And na momo shase nya report.
Good.
Because from September last year
from September
these issues came up and we were talking about it. Me kramika is my account once and what happened. It mumu de mumu nyanti in January.
In January.
Okay.
It was started or September.
Yeah.
Maybe attention no by somewhere.
Yeah, the account once
in January.
Okay.
Enti eba no emremu no. Yes, say complaint be about safety of passengers in there. It was National Road Safety Authority. Yet technical committee.
Okay.
Na omohwehwe emu. Enti somewhere February.
Right.
Any a committee no. Ena omohwehwe Voxy nsensem no.
Okay.
Na omote committee no ye mom objectives. Botaye.
So
omu diso.
Yeah.
Enti na ye 4.
Right.
4 no de di kan ne say monhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ampa sɛ ɛhyɛn na yɛ friend Voxy no. Baabi omo yɛ no no. Omo yɛ ne sɛ ɛbɛyɛ right hand and ase left hand. Na no kwan no omo yɛ ne sɛ na sunsunsuanso no ɛyɛ den.
Yes, omo yɛ nifa na ase ɛsɛ benkum. Aha, okay.
Na omo dwumadie ba kwa ɛwɔ sɛ omo edi no no.
Okay.
2 ɛwɔ sɛ omo hwɛ sɛ saa Voxy ɛhyɛn no ɛwɔ ahoɔden ɛwɔ apomuden pa a yɛbɛtime de enipa atu kwan from one point to another agye fɛ. That is for commercial purpose.
Na hoɔden ni kwa animu. So betumi akɔkwan tenten afɛ nipa egum
agisika. Na tere yɛse yɛnhwɛ sɛ Voxy ne kura na ɛba na ɔmo hyɛ ase yɛde yɛ commercial no. Nkwanhyia dodo sɛn na enya. Na sunsunsuanso ɛwɔ ɔmo ɔman ne yɛden.
Okay.
Na de twato yɛse monhwɛ sɛ ɛden ba ade na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ a yɛbɛtumi ama challenges ya Voxy hu about from action plan recommendation here den na omoman na wo hwe committee na met enra meti say utwa boy pa say useless near be but me na utwa boy pa
they make kind no so because I don't see
very well
I don't see your presence
good
na say say okay me amenye institution to ensure safety me hu ade from September I shall say ka ho asem. Then you have to be there for someone to bring a report to you in January, which is about more than October, November, December, January. That's about 4 months later.
Good.
Where the incidents no crash started because time I can once in September, crane be edikan SCC crane and it means cars no crash bar system ni muno. One kasa meet me can specifically say be crana monya aware of how can one kasa tie. It took the committee. My point was that it took the committee.
Sure.
To find out from the manufacturer. The manufacturer told us. It means that hasn't been heard before.
Good.
It's a new information.
Sure.
So my point was that, say, your agency assure your safety. Now will be the conqueror be abasi and tremwa. Na when to me and who baby are conquering the free. Any the day bano baby or yeah no any say the city but as same CV and sani akope baby free buy. Then it means that deɛ yɛ pɛsɛ sɛ adwumakuo ne yɛ no ɛnyɛ no na ɔmo ɛyɛ and in brofo mu no we don't see any use of authority na yɛde ama ɔmo because they are supposed to do that and that was my basis.
Thank you. Right. So we share committee na.
Yeah.
Nkofo bebre mate media no na ɛyɛ road safety na ɛyɛ amfa DPRT fo anka ho nima bebre ba hwe committee na kate
technical people even lecturers
from University Logistics Institute of omunyina ena na mte se DPRT for complaining se no mo nka
almost one for one anka
GLTCC na also Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council.
Yeah, and they represent them.
Good. Omo represent omunyina enti na ye na the committee ne de buy no
right
omo ye recommend omo ye bibia ifrimu na e council omo ye ni nyina wie ye no National Road Safety Authority NC gina say ye maka no enya adwuma bim
ba mu
director general no e kan na obobo enema committee no recommendations a committee ne de aba omo hwehwe mu no omo ye no omo sesei na omo hu eti afi na omo de be man omo de aba. It's not director general bosso. But media name is some croppy. So side no.
But he has even spoken yesterday.
Good.
Saying that a intercity no there for now will be holding on.
Good.
They will not allow it. I might be crass or more the court because it's against the law.
Good.
It means it means there is a decision from your outfit. ABC legally no need to mean so, but yes, I think that contention has started.
Of course.
Yeah.
And see, or the committee the report in the buy. And no boss no wie no se ka utie video no ko see ya o say ye be stakeholder consultation committee ne de omo the experts omo do mo hwehwe mu aba nti afi na ye be call broader consultation across all board ye ni obia betena ase say Voxy abi wuro oman ni mo wi
transport unions no eyi no na push mu ana
dabi
omo pressure
no eyemra ewo mrem national road safety regulations ewo ho say committee ne de report ne ba ewo say management any stakeholders say involve no etena ase no review it in what happened that day ne say na oka report ni mu nsem na akire but ene nye gina ye say ya ye
a recommendation say Voxy no yembane
no mo say nti say ye be wura recommendation ni ana enema kakra omo ye nso a se bre wo ha
right
na omo unse me say ye mo omo terms of reference ade a omo nyina so enya adwuma ba ko ne say omo hwe se ka no ye ne benkum ana nifa now committee no etena se no omo ne yutafo na ye ka no etena se kasai omo busa omo question se kai Voxy no mu obi a mo ye ni benkum ana because Ghana na ye mra ne say ye twi ehyen ko benkum eti mu obi a mo ye no benkum ana na omo say da bi ye Voxy na ye ne de ni nyina ye right hander na emum countries ahodo e de abeto o manim say anko munya ya anko mo be ye no benkum ayeden amom na omo say omo ntimi nya ne benkum because omo was safety reasons ahoban bonsem bi wo ho omo de ko benkum na emwa
eye manufacturers no na se de omo si ye car no so omo ka so omo yi stia no every ni fa no de aba benkum na emwa na se car no be yehu okay
omo was safety reasons concerns into omo ntimi nya den enye but omo so enhye obia se omo car we no omo ota
change no
ebe conversions no
na ye de ba na ya change
no enti no se vehicles no eba importer na de bape na omo wo ye se committee no report ne say 90% of the conversions no ye no Ghana ha and about 10% Dubai and other countries and omo outsource them mom na o se wo hwe ayi na engineering integrity and safety concerns e wo ho ne say kanaba utu steer no utu ayi dashboard
bibia
utu bibia side free
baby e wo no original place dia ko baby
fufro no
ebi kra boat bi wo ha na wan hye dan fa mo yi ni ane
nyama bibre
ha so di enim
eto chema
try and error
committee no kra sa convention center so
baby ye ade no
tuno no
wow
emom no mu ni omu di nkomo me mo kra ka say ye nua no mu bi ho no mo ade no kra no omo ye omu nye ni
yes omu kra nso enimunim de ba no wa ye na ade nam
odenam
I see
na omo ye na omo say yetutu ka ayi na enema na ye wie ni hu say grand clearance no that is car no ne efom hu say car bi wa da fom pa hu na omo say ye car ya ye de da fom etini ye use no paved roads the committee no recommended say looking at the nature of our routes no sa grand clearance na car no from the destiny is that form no say you use no Ghana have for commercial purpose I call that long distance na you need the way kwan city emwayen intine de omo ye conversion ade ba kwa no omo ye ni omo hu say car na that form sa no omo sa suspension system na mo touch no straps no omo use long one na omo raise ties no omo yes
na ni asa ba sa de asa mframa na mase
good
na car ni mu be hawo
good now Toyota for no say car ye ya anye for commercial use because manufacturer ne say ade ye no for commercial use no ya the safety rigorous checks na ekon ano den as compared to their family use their town runnings ne say abusuan timo komo ba bi to mo so o ma anye wi no it is our ties ne yi ni nyina na say no o ma tutu atoto new ties de be ya car no be den e be pega kakra ni nyina braking system suspension system no stability of the vehicle will be affected by this eti uze automotive ke omu nyina ka committee no
it is a wo ko change ya to omo say ni ye de use Voxy nyenne ma ye hwe ntidi ntina mbese mo ban ne ade no omo nhye ne nso say the fact say we change free nifa e de aba benkum no nkwa na car no ahoden ana ne bambosem safety measures no eswat kra manufacturer intimi en guarantee hey as wa ko to aduro ni ase aduro ndi I expire nti onu ma de besi akire de yemfa ho biem no sa na akoyo
sa na akoyo
mate to aswe
omo tena se no mu say okay ina say saa nsemi na mo kan adentina manufacturer no won try say bi aka no ana aka no ye bi left dada no say there bi me ka sa me Voxy ama yi nyina no me nye bi left da me mu mama man bi kura baseka me nye ne benku mom
omunye bi da to bi antimi nkasa ne de ne original e wo kurom ha
I see ya ba ni nyina omunye bi da omunyim like ama bi kura base ko omunye benkum ne mom
ti nka Ghana say ya nanka ye de benkum nanka ya ko no ma o ma ya
o de ko no mo say ya safety bambon sem bi wo ho enye yie nti entumi nyeden enye mamo no mo recommend my say o ma ye car saka ye betime use for commercial purpose no mo example say Haze Toyota Haze Grand Ace na Costa.
Okay.
Costa basis.
There's a fancy 12 seater and this we know. Okay.
It almost says mo Ghana mo person use for commercial. Your cars are for commercial purpose in ye.
I say over.
Good. It's when ye manufacturer no ene compete no tenants no mo nkita hodi no mo di ye no in enti na ko hwe ye mra mu nso a Customs Act no.
Yen kan ye before we Customs Act no. Na kire say manufacturer ne person o ma ye hu say se wo bekọ kwan tintin a na ye Toyota car wo de be ye adwuma commercial enye se bia wa se wabusua na abese bia akọ ba bi ntie ne de besi de se wa na de wa yi ato wonsem e na commercial nso yenim se pressure wo so o kwa aba mprensa o kwa aba mpre 19 no se wo pese wo de car bi di se adwuma ne de a etwa se Toyota Haze ene Costa no ne de wo ka no eno na Toyota fo na ya almost ye no betumi akọ ayi but fa Voxy ne de eye ekrumu na ode nam bia ene ebusua sa clearly sa na tie.
Yes, that is what omomo no
manufacturers na omomo ye Toyota cars na nkasa aka wonderful
enti ano no ye one thing I de beto honom say
enjen
the committee in investigations whole
but the be driver for no be so omo timi call long journey obi kura de so won de ono kuro nya Nigeria kuro be kwa aba na say de car no American na namotu ni say de si ye ni ye no omo kokura car no engine nya hwe enye hye bibia nsi
omo ye conversion na omo timi committee ne hwe mu so omo timi kura two engine na omo ye ne the engine foforo
ene esim
engine ho de into conversion no ho asem no
edoso bebre
edoso
yenim 60 no nko na omo tudi kosie ti committee ni sa find out say omo say temper engine
no e the other vehicle engine
manager person I'll come back to you near laws
now between John feel say deliberately I say
good Voxy no me per area now more church because it seems like the committees you share that nya kwan you are explaining
about
no man can ba ko mienu bi but as to say sanchichi mu almost one man manufacturer din come about it was a short
not Toyota obi ma Toyota
right
the person ka committee no ho ankasa
obi o kan committee no o ye adwuma wo
Toyota ankasa
wow
e kan committee no
wow na manager mami misao cars na eba kromu ha no how often ena money manufacturers no enya nkita hodie because moye safety authority enti what we expect is say ka bibia bewuram bia no mo hwe ba bia free ene committee di omo ye say fantastic ene de wo chechi mu nyina me mani agi because omatimi akọ manufacturer no wa na ma own briefing ntimi gidi se enka mu hu we kura ntem a ka mbedi kai public education ama awo ne garages ni nyina kura wo mpese wo attempt nti ke bi kura nka me dawson wo system ni kura bebrese lapses bi wo a ntie ma mu ntimi and linking up with manufacturers of certain vehicles na air system ni mu often say be ya benya prior information to take decisions manager
normally no your vehicle standards
right
developed by Ghana Standards Authority into a car be back on ma say car no specification no
by Mike na mama kakra
car be back home specifications no
right
say conformity to standards and Ghana Standards Authority so, but through this issue no be brave about
mo sua no man kakra
you no be brave
right
they say no car regulatory aspect no first one is Customs Act na 2015 section 58 of Customs Act
okay
section no e me hu say so the right hand vehicle Ghana.
Okay.
So called seek permission from the Minister of Finance. And so now permit no. First caveat no. So first and now we share road traffic regulations in LI 2180 2012 now. Regulations 73 sub regulations 73 of regulations 71 now. And me who say also now be pretty right hand vehicle. Oh, your quantum point so no. Here permits, express permits from the Minister of Transport. That's how pretty. Then again, OSHA Ghana Standards Authority Regulation. I think GS 4510 2022 now. The free be pre-shipments. Say be out there shame be by that's all call. Now, some standards now, we make sure that send out the answer out the background conforming to some pre-shipment. Standards no.
And some when you approve National Road Safety Authority.
Ghana Standards. Ghana Standards. Ghana Standards Authority. Any do one akotene. So it said and I even NRSA Act no LI 2468 regulations 7345 now. Yes say a regulation that cover road transport entities and related services. Related services they be garages. I say a certifying all garages. Into you blame you be so what I say. There are breaches in the system.
System no regulatory
system no. And one entity. I mean who say. I see it to me solve our issues.
Important.
So what I say regulatory you know because them run to them run can say it to me boy. So now say we know emotional issues be brave because
people have died. Several people and none no be cray ya or yes and the personal we are computing from police stations near the what is a Voxy no and you when we say nipa involved in Voxy crashes now almost 3,000 and he break cray you let's take a year I involve what a beer but when you death statistics it also
how say abaning can say what banning Voxy yentis and so what I say committee the
by recommendation number say
in the recommendation you have immediate measures
so I mean me support
oh I know there so we are Ghana
once you immediate papa ya kire me wa hayi ama me kra abo me ho hye se o se manufacturers name my caution bi say ye pese ye wu a ye use Voxy no oh that is simply no because we say on to mean guarantee the safety of the vehicle
you say you anu bebre atoto hyen no financial and economic consideration into nipa bebre
for long distance
yanti answer say
won't mean guarantee
yanti answer say obu okra wa to sa hyen no we register for private the or use for the commercial breach so what I say
I bebre mochi bi
na you hu bebre so what I say attorney private okakra mo no argue obi say Macau Standards Ghana Tourism Authority yamame permit intimate me use so anti any system so what I say into we know the plan is to be restricted to Abia say regional intra-city Ashanti region and say Kumasi
nanka mo be ma wa ye kuma wo kuro nim on track be Kumasi to
law is what is long distance driving 100 kilometers
okay 200
any distance travel above 100 kilometers per road traffic regulations long distance
okay
so what I say into that money be shemukina na ya enforce
okay
so what I say
town running cruise towns
and you say obi and obi person obi ejuma and a consultation committee membership no Standards Authority regulator account chairman no Dr. Eteno or your automotive engineer KNUST Toyota Chushu manufacturing company no so company nankasa no na rep so omo ye ka nankasa rep eka committee ni so DVLA rep also NRSA so Ghana Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport omo also even Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council transport unions for no more heads and as omuko no they were part so what I say
okay
it's anya say NRSA sat in isolation yakwose kuku ebi mu and ya toto same be na yeba be ha debi anything ya dey way because of data so what I say
it omumbo mutri so say mo na mo
no
ban Voxy
no it was
a committee and now we including a driver for now
procession of people who have knowledge in transportation so what I say and just say but
if I am part of the committee, me make a committee no. And as I report here, yenye free manufacturer no wa catch say ono onye car e collect da. Ni nyina right but we change so a e bit me the nkwanhia be there
on the safety issues.
Caution wo there. Me me so kra nka me can say.
Asemba yenya botre. So then again we realize say garage is not mere conversion. We don't have.
Do you certify them?
We don't have an American. You need standards for conversion. So what I say, it's as part of the committee recommendation. Eventually, they see develop a standards for conversion.
Because any Voxy,
Vix or Matrix, some of the Toyota
SUVs no crab be.
It's a chrono any conversion standard. It will be a question kukwema. Only mejuma no aye de ope. So
but say road safety by and you've realized that cars see remu abibre converted and the garages you are aware. Adenamo for years.
Who said these are emerging issues? So I say emerging issues. NRSA did not have that mandate until 2019. And our government need the regulatory administration. And I say road transport regulatory administration in NRSA 2019. And even you develop a act. You develop a regulation act. No, regulation operationalizes the act. So what I say regulation in the act mukena. It may take years and sana. Act after act no, it take effect, and there are a lot of things to go by. That's what I say, and it's not being done by NRSA in isolation. We say your road safety entities. If you look at the bit to say Nigeria, Nigeria has only one road safety organization.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, there were fragmented organizations. Now play road safety,
including
activity.
The DVLA.
Yes,
and all
they are all
that.
playing road safety. But NRC is a lead agency, so that's it. So you cannot work in isolation. That's the problem.
But more coordination to saying.
Excellent! Because committee, all the safety organizations, they were part of the committee.
Because you can't a bit of lapse, especially
GSC. Even GSC, they are 2022, and I said anybody because prior to that, now vehicle standards. After they developing vehicle standards for the country. So what I say, my example, ABR wato a shame brand new. Those is wato a shame brand new if country of manufacture how they are Ghana. Obia to sa shame be America and I say Europe on the Ghana. Oba in so because ABR your European standards or British standards or your American standards. Every component of the vehicle conform to standards. So what I say. It was in the country. I think now yet me develop a so what I say. Until with this studies, you say there are a lot of things that needs to be done. Okay. Then again, road transport in Ankasano, it was not a regulated regulation. So what I say. It was not new to strict regulations. So what I say. Unlike other modes of transport, to say, I may repeat you or say, ocean aviation, a highly regulated area, ocean maritime. So as I say, a highly regulated. Even they have to write certain exams to pass. International Civil Aviation Authority, car standards, baby.
But I fragmented.
You see, it's organized.
You have to work with BVLA.
We have people too in the system now. Because me a road transport expert. Then my operating commercial transport for 20 years. So that makes me a road transport expert. So what I say. Me was my tutor way me a road transport expert. So what I say. Into entities now on mine I didn't know my show. Let us work with them. Am I a dream say they don't want people to operate. They don't say as these transporters only mandated entities because they want to do what they want. You can't do what you want. So I say we abide by law.
They can't do what they want. There's a regulation.
So problem there's a procedure to approach.
Okay.
So as I say, even there's a court for redress.
Right.
That's not court you go through processes. In the end, I say you find people in certain organizations, is this, is that. Bring a solution. So what I say. Utie in some normal can so fine. You will think that's how okay, the realities no, okay, there be another intent. And it doesn't mean say only me answer. Excuse my language. I never said so. It's abided by the standards. So what I say.
Yeah.
And who say if you are not used to regulation, you find it difficult to conform.
Yeah.
They be issues, they be cry ego issues, and then as in so what else.
But no see it me blame mu kakra because this all boils down to education. Educating the masses on this.
Who has never heard say Utunaka Mambo belt? Who has never heard of that? Who has never heard
TV, those things?
One of the complainants no. Okasaya say commercial ties na this can say no. We don't even ties no. Who share airline man. Tie specification tie standards. A, B, and C. C is telling you that I need a code and for commercial. But you name for your morphos or name they tell you that C is for commercial. See some of these things. So what I say. Until we know say as time goes on the country will understand some of
because now
things.
You say in time past no say more you should celebrities be name musicians be to educate the people be TV so no na obrafo money ade be a Timoto so ahye wo che wo twika you say they were teaching us through music and normal sa collaborations are normal as yen said hu ekwan so kose sa no na yeta eye hu communication bebre no it goes down I think you say accident ne ekoso Mami missed this one from Isaac. Isaac. Yeah. Accident air cost 2025 arise or compared to 2024. Muye nhwehwe mu no. Menim se mo de yese munya sa data we. Cars ben pa na ma yesa hawo no. Ana se machines ben na ekuye dodo. And what is your outfit doing about that?
Okay. All right, see, we have data now. Crash data now. We say Ashanti region. Eba kwanshia isi ani pe wua. Ashanti region lead for the whole of Ghana.
Yeah.
In Tunisia, we share even last year. Any past 692 in the wuye. Compared to national data, which is about 2,949.
Yeah, they are 2025 data anyway. Good.
Yeah, Ashanti region na lead. It's one of the issues, no. Has to do with speeding human behavior. All right. In this also enkwanhia isi wa Ashanti region and nature na obekwa akɔhwɛ no na yɛ wrongful overtaking ni nyina nso no hwɛ ayɛ den speeding na asɛm na yɛ den yɛ kan ɛkwan na ayɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛkwan no ayɛ wohwɛ kora accident no baabi a na esi no obɛkɔ no obɛhwɛ ɛkwan no na kwan ni problem bia o te sɛ de esi imankran so Pitikrum nipa 17 ewu ye no kwa any road ayaye bibia road markings bibia also wo hwe ayi na ekọ major course na speeding.
All right.
Enti me pa na ba kwa na nka maka de ye afa ho asatema
but maybe sa machine crawl anasa the crawl
in Ashanti region no vehicle type nya nkwanhia pa commercial or run against national and the national they are private. Most of the crashes in has to do with the private vehicles. That is saloon vehicles in here. Okay. But Ashanti region, they are commercial buses.
Odi Barima to sumai.
Buses. Just all forms of commercial vehicles in Ashanti region. I don't know. Data na. Was
okay.
Good. Until no near bus speeding. Until you speeding. From
commercial no ntimi atemize bia ehunu se car type we dodo see pa neta bia minivan bia buses bia we one categorizing is
ho do hwe na obohu say police data na
because the time you bisa no is for the purposes of education. It you say VIP buses and a more within 2025 then you start educating them who say bia pragia who say we are then you know your targets. Good. To cause the decline in that okay
with I don't know be a safety ratings National Road Safety Authority every year be
okay
now safety ratings in a year you're targeting major transport operators no VIP STC 2M Express all the major transport GPRT union into a safety ratings your ratings in area now the outcome of the ratings ama each of them near score A B C or score how a score nti wo a safety ratings in our form no na ya kire wo die nti a safety ratings in our form but wo hwe Ashanti region aye de no has to do with commercial vehicles. Now with the commercial vehicles no buses ewum mini buses ewum they yan categorizing the car as part of transport commercial transport that is pragya ne yini nyina so omo so de wo ho e won nchen eti pragya okada and all aboboya all forms of commercial vehicles
he dey na mu ni se hu pa
ni nyine de hu na de ene buses no of course eno no esia enipa ewu no e wo soro
okay
nti you bon say enipa be 25
30
as compared to that 16 and no
okay
eno na ewum nti saa na ma we nyina no ratings ni nyina no say honest transport operators ne kasa they will tell you je ratings ne de mom ya kire wo say we ni mato chema wa ha mo hwe enye so adwuma
de mom de bia
every year bia ye de mom and they know it
na di intina regulations and nhyehyɛ a mode mom no so wo ni so a muntimi ntua na mo bi wo so na say it said your pen no ye in fact so call road is so na no cry say I learned is it from your outfit or DVLA no mo ye say seat belt in the trotro yenya seat belt for each of the seats I what trotro mo sure DVLA yeah and National Road Safety Authority I think say omudi we buy na a good suggestion even if it's from DVLA ye hu anamutuo bi ase ye boa amanatimi akoso nti utumi say minivan yi enya bomu pe nipa bebre na ben Mike na mama
externalities no because transport no for nipa no interferences no any bibia na meeting antena
interference everything
any bibia na meeting antena
there be and bibia there be interference ni free so wo mini catch ye because ye ni baby am how free enya se bia ye te wono so ye nim because ye nim businessmen no mo okro mu I be wo ska I think say no man will betumi aye no to prevent you guys from
sometimes yeah realize this ye night crashes into any police by night enforcement
yeah
I wish you were there.
Eh, bibi o.
They see you honum no.
Money police for no.
Oh no, police for the there. They come. They are always ready to work.
But we better stop him.
Oh, I just say, were you there? You were there. It was chaos.
Hey,
with the transporters.
Okay.
Now, if democracy, we want to prevent them from working.
Okay.
So
but with the police,
as for police, they don't have any problem. When I
understand, by
three regional commands in the region.
Okay.
We are very good with all the regional commanders. We have working relationship. Anything you want to do, they even assure us that anything. You should just call on them.
I think that we'll meet again.
Okay.
Now, after someone concluding with decision on, because recommendation to ban. I mean,
and I was going to say, you're taking decision. Say I'm banning Voxy.
That's the recommendation to ban.
But NRSA has not taken any decision. NRSA can't say we're banning Voxy. A decision will be taken. A decision will be taken on the use of Voxy. But NRS said officially, it was part of the recommendations. I know one can say banning or see restricting usage,
But to you as a technical person, to you as NRS boss, AOTA, pay information from the committee. Every abruchini the oye can on some walking would you advise Yankoswa allow Voxy for long distance and for commercial use for long distance?
No, the information is out. To discerning Ghanaians. No. The decision will be taken. When the decision is taken, I will abide by it.
I know where you are. We know the right thing to do. But I am a fin say, oh, ye be heti obi. Entina ye jaina normally nemuna ye huna money. We know the problem we have. Because what manufacturer or can't say
rest assured.
Oh, the commercial for data
in the interest of Ghanaians. So what I say, a decision will be taken in the interest of Ghanaians. If the decision is taken, we will abide by that decision. So what I say.
But who say omo pressure ni hunu? Omo pressure ni hunu manyare. But the medija mo say one trotron seat no ma ye bi account. Some of them are supposed to pick 12 passengers. Ebia ye 15 and they are allowed. Ebia the road where ti omunam crew. Oti mukura wo ko todwe intimi stretch. I want road safety authority mun take action on that. Very very much important. Baby o kra to me say that you need say car see by cargo and they come into the system but no maybe picture the glasses ahyehyɛ ho ya permit wo mo dia yen hwɛ nso say seats arrangement and those things no you bit me spaces a woman nye and we know say crash is a fatality because of the spaces.
Yeah, space in
and we have allowed them.
Law say all the goods carrying vehicle but now personal conversion for vehicle equal license authority and DVL be specification number of seats or the big go him no I register. And you don't look to if something like that's about.
Right.
You just take those things off the road.
Okay.
So as I said.
All right. Medas here Isaac Odro. I think say kakra ya ken. E benya brefoforo. Na yasa to us. Medam wan say mobile. We don't hate you, but we want the best for Ghana.
Oh, I know there. Say na you take a good decision na. E bia nya madam for bia na bia na say obinti. I know there.
Okay. All right, that's CP Shra 104.5. We National Road Safety Authority. And you know mo twetwe enkomo e wo fia ha no nti ye bambo ho nsem ehia. Very important see etimi ehwe ye na bibia etumi ekoso. Me catch you say ochire nyame adoma. Eye maami tiwa ya sapon na somafo na ye no ebaso Bantama Presby Park nti ye kai wo mo pa na abanti we Jeff Fatu Sumame this fantastic guy Wisdom Kwaku Havo in fact Wisconsin students are would be a odwankasa personally etimi aboa wo mo ebi mo okra fees issues ne normal personal the personal pockets or the eboa wo ma sa ade na oye nti ama me pena sempa. And now our school nimbi ono school ni osaboa ne nkrofo and he wants to say odi school for nanim SRC president nti mo school ni mu nyina mo nkai no na koma panti na monto manwai Wisdom Kwaku Havo SRC president nti oni Enoch ene ejina mu as ne vice wono mo ebe primo bafo asase jima nyame adoma ochina meba yebepie wo eye buanim na yakoja bafo asase jima otene nkan wo kase fidie so ne papa edafem ya opon chicheku opani former PNDC NDC DC Secretary South Municipal Agona Ashanti na papa yi na odi aban krache wo na yebekọ abejao bafo asase jima ewo eye buanim funeral grounds 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. na bibia tumi akoso nti bra obehu yedi mwai na afaye tribute song a ode hyeba odom de ma eye maamiti wa ne ya sapon no wonderful one. If it's not for Kokratemu kakra say the issue I regarded Voxy and I say Voxy car no Toyota Voxy vehicle no and penny for HSA for now no or my banning for commercial purposes. But I mean communication gaps be woman and pay a bidding come home. Now me person over Facebook in Shra 104.5. Na be share the situation and some of the accident involve Voxy and how serious it is. Na ama wadwene esiso ewo ne yebeka no pay eho. This is an incident I mean okay ewo Kumasi hey the Aprade Junction and this was very serious. Voxy and the cause accident we are. Nyame nkwa nkrofo ejina nchen kra no se nyame amfafia na nke yasem bra Facebook be hwade the accident na ehu anoding and this is what happened over Facebook I'll be say edaho odi call them for me na me line no enye adwuma so that they check for me. Enti obehwe ewo eye screen ni so a this is the situation. Voxy enkwenhia no ebino no esie na let me pull this and see. Okay. Enti enti oba eno ne da ho no ene da ho no some of the accidents involving Voxy.
Very carry. If I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competent. But you feel now call. If you just an echo.
She right fan.
See, I want to demand.
Ejed Chiato. Kano se dia tia na. Fedi anim osronim. Akoko atena se.
Voxy, but you the pass to send a woman. I am in 8.
King she right fan.
Jibrabeshe said the car no Voxy no atete chese speed no we multi track no kra no eminato Emma drinks a woman I was had aka camera ye sinchen and this will tell you the kind of speed or the impact
wow. What the boy if I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competent. But you feel now call. If you just an echo. Oh, Quataqua. See, I want to demand. And I'm going to come before them to pay me. I don't know about my mention to Ocado, Voxy, but you depart to do a center. I am in 8.
Bra Facebook behe the incidents now how serious these cars it remember my footages be
wow. What the boy if I tell me my lord to some quarter from a competent. But you feel now call. If you just an echo. Oh, Quataqua. See, I want to demand. And I'm going to come before them to pay me. I don't know about my mention to Ocado, Voxy, but you depart to do a center. I am in 8.
Enti we Voxy are involved in on a Prade honum baby unya nkwanhia na ohwa said ye ne no ugina driver ni a wo ka ho no so kire mu no na se Voxy no and the cause that particular accident involve cars in fact there are several videos and crofo etwa regarding Voxy na yenhwe car we said ye isi fakura ebe dwaso Toyota Motor Corporation in fact in November 2001 and sa Voxy car we no omo launch yese oma ye car bia eye kama na omo launch yese wiase nyina car bia ba eye kama pa na uba Facebook abehwe ade said omo kire se car no impact se odi nya accident ade be yeni in fact nti omo de we don be asim a chese eno no epemo a on se epushi no kwa animu kire wo de be ye na utimu se animu no kra emre enti de omo example ye omo ye a omo de kire kra na wo hwe video no on se epemo ade animu no animu no amwa prekope a kire wo se omo kire wo se kan ne pemo a sei ne be ye o ti be hwe video no said yes it it already no so omo ye cars ni wie kura na omo kire wo said ye car na ho odin sitie se car no kopemo a sei ne be ye ni mirika te sei nti won bibi bo car ni mu so a ena omo de ade bia bom no ti bibi bom a car ni mu ha nti won say ade ni bom no e da ne car no ti omo kire se car no kura ni weight no emu nhya da nyedu nti bibi bom a ebetumi adane it is ebi a wo kɔ na obi so firi baabi ba hwɛ ɛna ebi a wankosi n'anim wɔpem wa apɛ kaa yi betumi adane in fact ɔmo yɛ wie ɔmo lunch no ɔmo show videos bebree a ɛkyerɛ wo kaa no ne muduro na hoɔden ɛhwe hɔ a sɛdeɛ bɛsi fa mo afa a ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ saa Voxy kaa wei sɛdeɛ yɛn yɛsi use no wɔ ha no ɛnyɛ saa na hoɔden ankasa teɛ Jeff screen for me ɛnyɛ saa na hoɔden ankasa teɛ ɔmo saa kyerɛ yɛn sɛ uti mu kura na seat no level a ɛsɛ obuduru sɛdeɛ ɛsɛ ose ne nyinaa na etwa gu wɔ screen no so no sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɛn nipa kura no a ɛsɛ ɔbɔ seat belt because ɔbɔ brake ni brake impact ne sɛdeɛ esi teɛ ne nyinaa ɛna ɛhwɛ wɔ screen so and when they manufacture no ɔmo launch a ɔmo kyerɛkyerɛ saa adeɛ wɔ nyinaa nti wo hwɛ baabi a start apply brake na ansa no wo gyina no ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ car no sɛ wo ko speed ya na anka sɛ megyina prɛko pa unso wɔ hyase free to cars de wɔ hɔ lekyi ansa no wotumi agyina prɛko pa wɔ nipa n'anim ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ wo brake no entimi nka prɛko pa bra waduru nipa ne nkyɛn no a and so ɔmo ayɛ manufacturers no ewie a ɔmo bɛkyerɛ wo car no de etumi yɛ na hoɔden ne mu no ɔmo nyinaa and this was in 2001 November and wɔn ahyɛ ase a wɔn yɛ types ahodoɔ bebree ɛba a Voxy no